Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Wayne County High School War Eagle football, and coming to you live from War Eagle Stadium as the War Eagles and the Bulldogs, the Vancleaves down there fixing to play. The War Eagles won the toss and deferred, and have kicked off to get this thing started. Our captains for tonight are Chad Wilson, Hunter Scarborough, Caden Hunley, and Lee Moss. And it looks like the War Eagles, would they kick it out of bounds, Kenny?
Yes.
Okay, so they kicked it out of bounds, and the Bulldogs are going to put it in play at the 35-yard line down here.
Now let's go live to the stadium with Marshall Wood.
Ready to go. Here they are up the line of scrimmage. We're joining, hello, radio world out there. You're joining us in progress. And here we go, first play from scrimmage for the Bulldogs to get this thing started. There's a toss around the right side. Got some blockers out in front of him. Gets to the opening and going to get across the 45 if he didn't step out of bounds. Pretty good gain on first down for the Bulldogs, Kenny.
Yeah, threw him a bone and they got him.
First and 10 out there at the 48, it looks like.
Gain of 13 yards and a Bulldog first down.
I want to give another shout-out for our captains. We didn't get them on the radio there a while ago tonight. Tommy Miller is our super fan of the week, and our captains are Chad Wilson, senior linebacker 0, Hunter Scarborough, senior linebacker number 16, Caden Hunley, sophomore wide receiver, defensive back 19, and Lee Moss, senior offensive lineman. Here come the Bulldogs back to the line of scrimmage, and they're going to run it straight up the middle and get
He called his own number.
He called out there and got a pretty nice gain, Kenny.
Well, he did. He picked up 5 yards.
So
right at it.
Have the Bulldogs done anything to surprise you so far?
Other than running for 20 yards on 2 plays? No,
that's about it.
Really.
All righty, here they come with a second. What about 5?
Yes.
All righty. Both of these teams, I believe, are in the playoffs. Where they find the seeding depends on what happens here tonight and then a couple other places around South Mississippi. There's a snap, going to look to throw it, and it's a whistle. Stops it. War Eagles are off sides. That's going to probably be a first down.
Shades of last week.
First down for the Bulldogs, and they're going to be down there at the War Eagle 42. Kenny, it's Thursday night. It's a little weird being up here calling these games on Thursday night.
Well, it's weirder than normal.
All righty. Give a shout out again to Tommy Miller, our super fan of the week. Back to throw again. They're going to throw it out there, and Wayne County's going to, well, he overthrows it. But we did have a defensive back out there in the neighborhood. That was a big old receiver they got out there, Kenny. You didn't tell me anything about him.
Well, I just wanted you to discover it for yourself.
Can't do everything, can you?
No, Kenny? You got to let the children learn.
All righty, second and 10.
I may not always be here for you.
Yeah.
Number 15 is this multi-purpose tight end tackle. He's a load, and they got a running back that's a load too.
And it's fixing. It looks like he's leading the way for number 9, and number 9 turns upfield, and he's got plenty of room to go, cuts outside and gets run down from behind, but they're going to get him around the first down marker. Flags everywhere.
Might have been a hold back here on the inside, but there was a little holding on the edge too, so let's see who is guilty.
You got a roster with a weight of that running back?
He's about 205, 210.
Man, he looks a lot bigger than that. He plays big, too. So
well, I mean, that's what they list him as.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean that's what he actually weighs.
Yeah, golly. He's well over 6 feet, too, looks like. Big old chunky kid. Big guy.
205 may just be one side.
Going to get him outside the chains. Second and 13, I believe. 9:51 to go in the first. There's going to be a handoff on the left side, and Warriors are going to get after him pretty quick. He's going to get back to maybe the original line of scrimmage. He's going to bring up third down at about 10 for the Bulldogs of Vancleave High School. It's a beautiful, nice, and it's a good night to play a football game. It's dry and it's cool, and here we go, third and 10. Big play right here, Kenny. Here comes the snap. And back to throw, got the man in the flat. The big guy makes the catch and stumbles and falls down short of the 40. I bet he's going to be kicking himself in in the rump. He had some room to go out there, just fell down. Going to bring up fourth and about 9.
Weight shifted.
Yeah. Looks like they're going to line up and go for it. Up to the line of scrimmage they come. Let's see if Wayne County can stay on sides here. Of course, that won't give them a first, but it'll make it a more manageable for fourth down. Let's see. Down and set they are. And they're going to try to get them off sides. Timeout. We got a timeout, so let's take a 30-second break to WABO. We'll be back after this one commercial message.
Compare price, compare speed, compare service. When you compare DE FastLink, you'll see there's no comparison. Powered by Dixie Electric, DE FastLink gives you blazing speed for fast downloads, effortless video streaming, online gaming, and more, with 3 packages starting at just $64.95 per month. And there are no data caps, no contracts, and no installation fees. So what are you waiting for? Get the speed you need. Sign up today at defastlink.net.
Good evening and welcome back. I want to give a shout out to some of our listeners that we believe may be listening from Vancleave tonight. I've had several inquiries about how they could follow it on the stream or listen to it on the radio. So being a Thursday night, some of the Vancleave faithful are not able to make it up here. So we're hopefully that the service that we try to provide will provide you with some quality entertainment. What about that, Kenny?
They'll get something. That's for sure.
Well, welcome to Wayne County, friends. We're glad y'all could join us. And going forward on this big fourth down, your bunch down here ready to go with a 4th and 9. And there's the snap, back to throw. Got a little pressure, going to throw one. Wayne County's going to be it's just throwing short. Had a couple of guys between the intended receivers that looks like he either threw it to the wrong place or just got it out of his hand there, Kenny.
Well, not sure exactly which one of those it might have been, but he had a guy streaking down the field. We were a little behind him.
Yeah.
But the ball was thrown into a different place. And
there you go. Wayne County's got the ball 1st and 10 from their own 41. And out they come, Jacob Bowles. He's your quarterback. Blakely's in the backfield with him. Got man out wide both ways. Bowles is going to take the snap, move to the right, turn upfield himself and try to run it, and going to lose a yard or two. Going to lose 2, I do believe. So it'll be 2nd and 12 for the War Eagles on their own side of the field. That looked kind of doomed from the start.
Yeah, that was supposed to be an option play to the wide side of the field, and Vancleave covered it very well.
They sure did. All of our Vancleave listeners should be proud of that play. All right, 2nd and 12 for the War Eagles. Bowles has got his team set, takes snap, going to hand it to Blakely, hand it back, coming the other way, and there's a nice little run, Kenny, and let's see who wound up with it, and they're going to get inside the chains and out to about the 45. Didn't get the number on that running back. He 3rd down and about 6. 7:43 to go in the first quarter. Estes splits to the right. We got an Estes both ways tonight. Back to throw. There's a stoppage of play.
Timeout.
We got a timeout. So let's take I'll tell you what, we'll stay right here and we'll talk a little bit about Bruce Cooley.
Who?
Bruce Cooley. You know Bruce, don't you?
Oh, yeah, I think I do.
He's
know
the
him.
guy that we all know that fixes everything.
Oh, yeah.
Refrigerators,
I got you.
washing machines.
The Mr. Haney of appliance.
That's
repair
right.
business.
The
Yeah.
Mr. Haney, Bruce, Mr. Haney Cooley. We love you, Bruce. And I want to tell everybody, if you're having trouble with any of your home appliances, your refrigerator on the fritz, your washer not washing, your dryer not drying, Bruce's Appliance Repair works on all brands at reasonable pricing for all your appliance repair needs. Call Bruce Cooley at 601-410-3777 and you'll be up and running in no time. Bruce's Appliance Repair. Give him a call, and yes indeed, ladies and gentlemen, Bruce will get her done.
If he can't fix it, you might as well haul it off.
Remember the push it in, pull it in, drag me in commercials from years ago?
Oh, Lord, yeah.
If you can't fix it, might as well. You may create another sensation there, Kenny, with that little remark. All righty, here we go. And there's going to be the handoff, and got a little running room. Kenny going to get out here on the corner, get a first down, cross midfield, get inside the 45, and that is Malik Blakely on a nice carry.
He did. He broke it inside, turned it up inside rather than broke it to the outside, and a good piece of open field running to get the War Eagles that badly needed first down.
Badly needed first down. They are on the plus side now, down there on the – well, they might can – another first down or two may be in field goal range, but we'll see. 7:06 to go in the first quarter of this final district game of the season. There's going to be a handoff up the nest. Omar Boykin Jr. is going to break a couple of tackles, Kenny, and plow down to about the 35-yard line. OBJ with a nice gain on first down. Is going to bring up second down, and what about 3 yards to go?
Yeah, just a solid run on first down.
Yeah, if you can wind up in 2nd and 3, man, every time, you'd be doing pretty good. 6:40 to go in the first in a 0-0 ball game. Wayne County won the toss, deferred. The Bulldogs had a possession and turned it over on downs. Now Wayne County got it, and they are marching right now. Here comes snap, Bowles back to throw. Going to fire one down there. Got a man outside. May make the catch here. Going to have a chance to play on it, and then catches it. Kenny, what a great catch. Touchdown, Wayne County. Man, what a fantastic catch. And that is number 6, Xavier Estes, a sophomore. How about that throwing catch? I'm not throwing off on the throw, but now that was a great play on the ball.
Well, he had to wait on it, and he came back. Defender went up, but he never got his head around to see where the ball was. And Estes timed that great because the defender's feet went back to the ground while he was still in the air and hauled that one in.
Gonzalez on to try the PAT. There's a snap. It's down. The kick is up, and it looks like it's money in the bank. Wayne County 7, Vancleave 0. Here's a 30-second break to WABO. We'll be back after this one commercial break.
Compare price, compare speed, compare service. When you compare DE FastLink, you'll see there's no comparison. Powered by Dixie Electric, DE FastLink gives you blazing speed for fast downloads, effortless video streaming, online gaming, and more, with 3 packages starting at just $64.95 per month. And there are no data caps, no contracts, and no installation fees. So what are you waiting for? Get the speed you need. Sign up today at defastlink.net.
Welcome back to War Eagle Stadium, everybody. 6:19 to go in the first quarter of this final regular season of the regular game of the season. Wayne County is up 7-0. Gonzalez is fixing to kick it off. And see if he keeps it in bounds. This time he's going to kick one deep, Kenny. It's high, and it's going to come down and be caught around the 13-yard line. Up the field he's headed and gets out across the 25. Going to be close to the 30. So 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs. At their own 30-yard line, we'll say.
Now, they moved the ball well until they got that holding penalty, and this is going to be a big deal here now for Wayne County to try to get a stop, get the ball back.
Yeah, that penalty is what cost them on that first series for sure. But,
Of course, for the chunks they were ripping off, running the football, it didn't, 3rd and 9 didn't seem insurmountable.
No, it didn't. But here they go, back to the line of scrimmage, 6:12 to go in the first
Man, they
quarter.
got a wide out split all the way over on another numbers. He's in another different zip code
I don't know if he can throw it that far. There's a handoff, and oh, man, what a great play by the War Eagle defense right there, led by number 27, man. That's a sophomore linebacker that he's awesome. Anthony Mercer with a big play, Kenny.
Well, it was, and he came across and just hit him between the eyes and stood him up.
Take him back outside the chains, 2nd and 11 for the Bulldogs. Great play by Mercer.
We'll see if Wayne County's made any adjustments.
Well, that play
was doing.
Yeah, let's see.
A little early to tell just yet, but it looked like that adjustment worked well.
All righty, back to throw. He's going to try to come. The guy coming across the middle makes the catch. Kenny, he broke the tackle. He's going to be gone. I don't know. Elijah Kula may catch him, and Elijah's going to get him and drag him down at the 20-yard line. That was a great catch and run, but Elijah tracked him down and got him at the 20. So a big play for the Bulldogs as they're in business down here at the 20-yard line or so of the War Eagles.
Just caught Wayne County flat-footed. It's on the 22.
I tell you what, they're coming out here tonight not scared to throw it, Kenny. They must I thought they were Well, they love to throw it so far here tonight. And doing a good job with it.
48-yard gain.
All right, they didn't quite make it to the 20. They're back to throw again. Got one going down toward the end zone, and it goes up and makes the catch, Kenny. And there's a touchdown through the air for the Bulldogs. So the Bulldogs respond with 5:03 to go in the first. It's 7-6, and they'll come on to try the PAT.
I believe that's the same young man. Went right back to the well and got a bucket full.
I have lost my stats page, so I can't. That doesn't surprise me. But anyway, it's around here somewhere. Never to be seen again. I want to try the PAT for the Bulldogs. I believe we have a young lady.
Only took a minute and
Kicking
13
down here
seconds
tonight.
for him to go.
There's the kick is up, and it is
71 yards.
It's good. So with 5:03 to go in the quarter, 7-7 football game. 30-second break to WABO, and we'll be right back after this message.
Compare price, compare speed, compare service. When you compare DE FastLink, you'll see there's no comparison. Powered by Dixie Electric, DE FastLink gives you blazing speed for fast downloads, effortless video streaming, online gaming, and more, with 3 packages starting at just $64.95 per month. And there are no data caps, no contracts, and no installation fees. So what are you waiting for? Get the speed you need. Sign up today at defastlink.net.
Welcome back. 7-7 ball game here. 5:03 left in the first. This thing's shaping up to be a score fest, Kenny.
Well, it's been a barn burner so far. After that first series, Vancleave is going to the air.
And they were running the ball well. Looked to me like maybe they
were. They were.
Looks like they can do it both. And here goes the kicker. She's going to put a foot in it and kick it down there. It's going to be hit the ground and roll around down there around the 25. Malik Blakely gets it. He's trying to get outside on them. They chase him and they can't catch him. He crosses 30, turns upfield, gets out to about the 33 or 34. We'll see where they're spotting. Pretty nice return. 4:56 to go in the first, 7-7. Wayne County with their second possession, starting their second possession. The Bulldogs of Vancleave have had 2 possessions. Scored on 1. So Wayne County is 1 for 1. And again, Kenny, what does the right Reverend Cheryl say?
Good team will answer a score with a score.
Well, let's see what happens. All right, here come the War Eagles. We have Steve Morgan in the backfield, number 15. If we can get him on the corner, you get him on the edge out there, you'll see some speed for sure. Back there with Bowles. Takes a snap, a little high. Bowles pulls up and throws one out there to the big tight end, number 83, and here he goes. Leverett's going to cross midfield and get down to the 47 to 48.
To say he was wide open would not really express what that looked like.
He was wide open. And how can you miss something that's that big? He's a good one. Back to the line of scrimmage come the War Eagles. They're at the 47-yard line of Vancleave with a 1st and 10. Here comes your snap. Bo's going to hand the ball off this time, and the running back breaks the tackle. That's Morgan. And he will not go down, and he will not go down, and he's to the 10, the 5, touchdown, Steve Morgan. Man, what a great effort, Kenny. They had him several times and just couldn't do it.
He tripped twice and went down on one hand about 4 yards past the line of scrimmage, cut to the outside, got out here and kicked himself in the heel, and just as a Vancleave player got to him, he hit the afterburner.
And was gone. Man, what a great effort by Morgan.
That's a 47-yard run.
Gonzalez on to try the PAT. There's the snap. The kick is up, and it is going to be money in the bank. 4:19 to go in the first quarter, 14-7 Wayne County. Here's a 30-second break to WABO. K-Dog and I'll be back after this one commercial break.
In a small community like ours, shopping locally can make a big difference. Did you know you can shop locally for your home internet? While you're powering your devices with super fast fiber internet, you also get to be a part of something bigger than yourself. Every dollar you spend on our services goes to making our town a better place to live, work, and play. Thank you for choosing your local internet provider. We're proud to keep you connected.
Back, everybody. Man, we got 4 minutes and 19 seconds left to go in this first quarter. We've already got 21 points on the board between the two teams. So,
well, they took a minute and 13 seconds to score after we kicked off.
Gonzalez is going to kick one down there, and it's going to be fielded around the 25, and there they go, running up the middle and makes their way. The Bulldogs make it out to midfield or maybe crossed over into War Eagle territory. We'll see. Man, this is kind of a –
It's exciting.
It's exciting. It is exciting. That's the word I was looking. It's exciting, man. Football here at Wayne County. Playoff seeding's on the line. Both these teams are in the playoffs, so they're fighting to see who goes where and faces who. And a lot of things will be determined around the state tonight. Playoffs at the 1A through 4A are going on to start tomorrow night. The playoffs for 5, 6, and 7A will begin next Friday.
Well, I guess if you want offense, Thursday night is the night to get it.
That's the blue plate special for Thursday nights. Offense. Let's see if Warriors play a little defense. And there's going to be a handoff up the middle and, right around the outside. And they're going to roll that thing forward and push it for 3 or 4 yards.
Yeah, that's, what is that number? Was that number 1 that ran the ball? Number 9? Number 1.
I believe it was number 1.
Yeah, that's Hunter Harper.
Big old Hunter Harper.
Yeah, 5'11", 220 pounds.
There you go. That's I thought he looked a little bigger than 2. We're at 3:43 to go in the first. 14-7 Wayne County lead. Big touch. Let's see. The big touchdown pass early, and then the big great run by Morgan. And here we go. 2nd and 7 for the Bulldogs. They're in War Eagle territory. There's going to be a handoff back and going to run down close to first down yard. He's going to be short about a yard. Going to bring up 3rd and 1.
Yeah, that's Harper again. Boy, he's a load.
He is a load. I believe that freshman defensive tackle is checking in. He's not on our roster, so I don't have his number, but I know he's a freshman. I got his number as 66, but I don't have his name, so I apologize for that. 3rd and looks like maybe less than a yard.
Yeah, lined up in an eye.
And there they're going to hand it off to big number 7, and he's going to plow down inside the 35 for a 1st and 10. He'll be somewhere around the 37 or 38. 2:44 to go in the first quarter. 14-7 Wayne County lead. First down for the Vancleave Bulldogs. Kenny, you're probably very familiar with their coach, Kevin Fant. You being a big Bulldog fan all these years. He was your guy back in the day, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was. Specialized in tires.
Yeah. He played at Moss Point High School down there.
And the tire reference is the fact we got on probation because somebody paid for his tires while he was waiting on his mama to get there with a credit.
I didn't know
with
that.
the cash.
All right, there's hand off around the right side, some running room, and that's your number 1 guy. That 225 pounds is rolled down at the 10-yard line. I thought they might have had him by the face mask, but they didn't. They had him
by the front of the shoulder pads.
By the front of the shoulder pads. And that wasn't number. That was number 7. That wasn't number 1.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Well,
1st and goal from the.
He got a 23-yard pickup.
1:54 to go in the first quarter and counting. Vancleave's got a 1st and goal from the 10. See if the Warriors can muster up a stop. It's going to be the handoff to your big guy up the middle, and he's going to plow for 2 or 3 yards. Second down and goal to go from looks like about the 8.
Let's see. I'll tell you in a second. Yes.
1:20 and counting in the quarter. 20 seconds on the snap clock. So they're probably not worried about that at this particular point in time. Here comes your snap. There's a toss going around the left side. Warriors going to get out there and get after him. He makes a miss, and he's going to get inside the 5. Kenny, they're going to spot him somewhere. It looks like around the 3. So it'll be 3rd down and goal from the 3.
He's a little slow to get up.
We got a timeout on the field for an injured player. He is looking like he's going to get up. I believe that's. We just kind of. Kenny, what do you. I mean, let's take a 30-second break, WABO. Let's take a 30-second break, WABO, and we'll be back after this one commercial message.
In a small community like ours, shopping locally can make a big difference. Did you know you can shop locally for your home internet? While you're powering your devices with super fast fiber internet, you also get to be a part of something bigger than yourself. Every dollar you spend on our services goes to making our town a better place to live, work, and play. Thank you for choosing your local internet provider. We're proud to keep you connected.
Third and goal from the 3, it looks like, for the Bulldogs. And they are lined up, ready to go. 44 seconds to go in the first quarter, 14-7 right now, War Eagles, but the Bulldogs are threatening. Man in motion. And you snap and the toss to the big guy coming around the right side. They're going to track him down and get him from behind, Kenny, and that is Mercer again with a big stop and a flag on the play. Mercer dropped him down back around the 5.
I think that was a hold.
So as it stands, it would be 4th and goal from the 4 if they. It's against the Bulldogs.
And it is a hold.
So that's going to stay 3rd down, and that's going to back them up. To out around they're back to about the original line of scrimmage, aren't they?
Yeah, they're back out to the the original line of scrimmage was a 10.
Oh, that's right there at the 13.
Yeah, they're at 13 now.
So 3rd and goal from the 13. 28 seconds to go in the first quarter. 14-7, Wayne County lead. Big 3rd down play right here for the War Eagle defense. And there's a stoppage of play right there. And we've got a timeout, Wayne County. So let's take another 30-second break to WABO, and we'll be back right after this commercial.
Compare price, compare speed, compare service. When you compare DE FastLink, you'll see there's no comparison. Powered by Dixie Electric, DE FastLink gives you blazing speed for fast downloads, effortless video streaming, online gaming, and more, with 3 packages starting at just $64.95 per month. And there are no data caps, no contracts, and no installation fees. So what are you waiting for? Get the speed you need. Sign up today at defastlink.net.
Welcome back to War Eagle Stadium on this November evening. It's a beautiful night for football. And we got us a game going on to end district play tonight, wrestling for playoff seedings right now. With 28 seconds to go in the first quarter, Wayne County's up by 7, 14-7. Vancleave has got a 3rd and goal from what looks to be about like the 13-yard line down there. So let's see if the War Eagle defense can hold them down. Where you at, Mercer? Let's see if you can get you another tackle behind the line here. Here comes the snap. Quarterback's moving to his left, drops back, going to try to throw it downfield. Got some man down there, and it's going to be intercepted at the goal line. Here comes Wayne County, gets out to the 5, to the 10, going to get knocked out of bounds around the 14, and that is, let's see, that is number 17 on the interception, and Maureen Leverett. So Wayne County gets him a takeaway down there, K-Dog.
Yeah, he picked it off around the 2, and it kind of sweated a little. We got him out of there.
Yeah.
Got him out to around the got it back to that line of scrimmage.
Sure did.
13.
1st and 10 for the War Eagles, up 14-7. 18 seconds left to go in the first quarter.
They were trying to set up something that looked like a screen to the wide side of the field, and we got pressure on him quick, and he turned and pivoted and tried to throw it off his back foot into the end zone.
All right, and Boykins in the backfield with Bowles.
Okay, now we're going to have a discussion here along the line of scrimmage.
And ready to say, get after it. So here they come.
The judge says, okay.
All righty, here's going to be a handoff to OBJ, and he's looking, plants his foot and thumbs upfield. Kenny breaking tackles. He's at the 30. He's at the 40. They're coming down. Get some help for him. Kenny goes to the 30, the 20, the 10, the 5. Touchdown. OBJ, baby. That's what I'm talking about. So he worked for that one, didn't he, Kenny?
Oh, man. I tell you, you could watch his fuel gauge go down out here about the 15-yard line, and you could tell his tank was empty.
What a play right there. That takes Wayne County to 20-7 with 3 seconds to go in the first quarter. So let's see what happens here.
He won't be good until halftime now. After halftime, that's an 87-yard run for the big guy.
Man. All righty, Gonzalez out to try the PAT. Oh, man, what fun that was. All righty. Here comes your snap. Down, kick is up. Gonzalez got a good foot in that one, and you can bet on it. Money in the bank, 21-7. Wayne County with 3 seconds to go in the first quarter. Here's a 30-second break to WABO. We'll be right back after this commercial.
In a small community like ours, shopping locally can make a big difference. Did you know you can shop locally for your home internet? While you're powering your devices with super fast fiber internet, you also get to be a part of something bigger than yourself. Every dollar you spend on our services goes to making our town a better place to live, work, and play. Thank you for choosing your local internet provider. We're proud to keep you connected.
Man, how many times have we seen? We hadn't scored 21 points in the first quarter this year, have we?
Since 19. Oh, Lord. No, I mean, this has been an offensive slugfest.
Gonzalez is going to kick one. It's going to go out of bounds. So we got a little pushing and shoving going on down there. James West was hooked up with one down there. They were having a little discussion, but no flag, no harm, no foul. Just a little intensity. Nothing wrong with that, is it, K-Dog?
Well, Vancleave's where men are men, and you get down around in Jackson County and along that coast, and you better be polite. Say yes or no, sir. Yes, ma'am, and no, ma'am. Good folks down there.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Don't put up with any foolishness.
No, sir. You can respect that. All righty.
My mother-in-law, Miss Joyce Hutchers, and her brother Donald Showes, they live down there in downtown Vancleave.
I used to do some business with some guys from down there, the Mallets, Mose Mallet and his crew, the construction company down there. They was in the cattle business back in the day. Good folks, man. Great folks. There's a handoff up the middle and a lot of room, Kenny, and the big guy's going to plow out to about a yard short of the first down. So the first quarter is over. Wayne County 21, Vancleave 7. We're going to start back with a second, about 1 or 2. But let's go to WABO for another commercial break, and we'll be back after this message.
High-speed internet is here. Get the speed you need with DE FastLink, powered by Dixie Electric. There are no data caps, no contracts, and no installation fees. So sign up today at defastlink.net.
Commercials, Tony, are coming this way are garbled. Sounds fine. Okay, our crew at the video stream over there says sounds good, so don't worry about it.
My phone may be confused.
I know mine is.
27.95.
All righty, we're back. You're at it again. Start this. It's going to be 2nd and 2 for the Bulldogs. They got to get to their own 45 for the first down. 21-7 ball game.
They're giving it to number 1 and letting the big dog eat.
Let him eat. That's what I'd do. And here come the Bulldogs. There's your snap. Going back to throw. Got some time. Got a man open behind everybody. Makes a catch, and now going to get him, Kenny. No, I don't think even Elijah can catch him this time. So it didn't take them long to get back on the board. So we're looking at a 21-13 ball game right now with 11:52 to go in the half.
57-yard throw and catch.
We got an offensive boom going on around here tonight.
Let's see, number 8. What was that young Moore? That's that young man's name.
Well, he was Moore on that one, all the way to the end zone. and he was wide open.
Busted.
It's like we're selling out stop at runs. So throw it if you can. Let's see what they can do. And, well, they're doing pretty good with it right now. There's a snap. There's a kick. It's up, and it's going to be good. So with 11:52 to go in the half, Wayne County 21, Vancleave 14. Here's a 30-second break to WABO one more time. See you after the break.
Compare price, compare speed, compare service. When you compare DE FastLink, you'll see there's no comparison. Powered by Dixie Electric, DE FastLink gives you blazing speed for fast downloads, effortless video streaming, online gaming, and more, with 3 packages starting at just $64.95 per month. And there are no data caps, no contracts, and no installation fees. So what are you waiting for? Get the speed you need. Sign up today at defastlink.net.
Welcome back, everybody. I'd like to give a shout out to all our listeners out there. How about
Wherever
that?
you
See
may
if you
be.
can top that. All righty. We're going to get a kickoff here. I got to tell you, we got somebody special in the crowd down there tonight. I see down there tonight, Bianca Hayes and her husband, John Michael. And we're glad to have them in the house tonight watching the War Eagles play. Kenny, what happened?
Looked like they tried an onside kick.
Well, how dare they? Didn't go far enough, did it?
Nope.
So Wayne County's got some good field position. They're on the plus side down there. At the 48-yard line of Vancleave, Wayne County's got a 7-point lead, 21-14, and the football on the plus side. So let's see what happens. Whew, man. You having fun yet?
Hey, hang on, I'm waiting on to get the oxygen tank up here. Let me get a whiff.
Well, they fixing to get a dose of Bay Miller. We hadn't seen him yet, so let's see what Bay's got up his sleeve. It could be big because there's some big sleeves, Kenny.
Sure are.
Whatever it is. And a big young'un. And Bay's going to get to carry, and he's going to put his head down, and he's going to rumble through and break a tackle or two and going to be close to 10, Kenny. Let's see what they get him.
I think he got about 11.
Yeah, I believe he did. First down, Wayne County. Way to go, Bay Miller. First and 10, Wayne County. Omar's still getting him some air down there.
Yeah, that'll take. That was a 2-tanker.
All righty, back to go. First and 10, Wayne County. They're at the 38-yard line of Vancleave with a fresh set of downs. They're going to just hand it to Bay again, and there he goes, Kenny. He's dragging a couple with him, and he's going to get 4 or 5 out of that. Bay Miller now. Let's see here. Barnett's checking in, number 1. Number 6, Estes is checking out. 11:03 to go in the half, 21-14 ball game. I tell you what, you better take advantage of your scoring opportunities the way it looks like down here with either one of these teams tonight. 2 receivers wide. There's going to try to throw one out there and going to make. Oh, he got it to Barnett, hit him in the breadbasket, Kenny, and he was turning to run before he caught it and dropped it. Hit him right in the chest.
Took his eye off the ball.
Yes, sir. Man, that's a costly one there, but it is what it is, and we'll see if we can't try it again. Sophomore. He's played a little quarterback for us this year. He plays a very versatile athlete. He got him to the right side down here. Estes to the left. There's going to be a handoff, and there goes the man turned up there. That's Blakely. He's got inside and going to get a first down inside the 25 down there, Kenny, I believe.
Should have.
First down for Blakely.
Should have made it to about the 24, 23.
OBJ checks back in. First and 10 from the 23.
It's an 11-yard run and another War Eagle first down.
Estes out to the left. They're going to be handing off to OBJ, and he's running hard up the middle. Kenny is going to have a nice game, get inside the 20 down there. Going to wind up getting, 6 or so.
He'll be around the 17, 18. They give him this just inside the 18, so we'll call it that.
Second down for the War Eagles. 9:55 to go in the half. 21-14 War Eagle lead at this time. War Eagles are in the red zone with a second and about 5 to go.
Yeah, Omar's going to need a vitamin shot at halftime.
Bebe's back in there. Bebe gets the ball, and they stick him right in the face, and it didn't do him any good. He rumbles on down close to first down yard.
Yeah.
They hit him at the line of scrimmage right in the face. Kenny didn't even phase him.
Linebacker shot the gap, hit him right at the line of scrimmage, and just sort of fell down. Not Bebe, but the linebacker did.
First down.
Sort of like watching those old cartoons where they run into a tree. It just kind of vibrate for a minute. So, yeah, it's on the 13-yard line.
First down for the War Eagles. Morgan checks in. 9:08 and counting in the half. 21-14 War Eagle lead, and the War Eagles are in the red zone with a 1st and 10. Looks like they got to get to about the 3 for the first down. All righty. Hand the ball. No, fakes it. No, he gives it to Morgan. Morgan's on the corner, Kenny. I don't believe they're going to get him. He's shaking and baking inside. There's a flag on the play. That one's going to come back. Man, that was some fancy footwork, Kenny.
Well, it was, and you hate to see that.
He broke that guy down at the goal line and said, where are you going to go, son? And he left him standing there looking around, but that one's coming back.
Should put the ball back out around, depending on where the hole was. If it was around the line of scrimmage, that'll put it out to 23.
You right on the money, Kenny. Man, hate to lose those points off that board.
Man, I know, because this is going to be a game when you're going to need every single one.
It looks like it's going to be a score fest. It really does.
So you got a 1st and 20.
All right, let's try that again. I don't think they can catch him.
Well, if you get 10 yards of carry, it won't take long to make it back up.
There you go. And we got a stoppage of play.
Timeout by the Bulldogs.
All righty, on the Bulldog timeout. We're going to take a 30-second break to WABO. We'll be back after this one commercial message.
High-speed internet is here. Get the speed you need with DE FastLink, powered by Dixie Electric. There are no data caps, no contracts, and no installation fees. So sign up today at defastlink.net.
Eagle Stadium, last regular season of the game, of the regular game of the season. How you like that? 2 playoff teams playing for seeding here tonight.
Got to watch your verb and that verb.
Yeah, you're getting fancy on it. Yeah. Verbs and adverbs. We'll be doing a conjunction function here in a minute or two. All righty. Like you said, Kenny, it's 1st and 20, 8:37 to go in the first half. 21-14 Wayne County. Let's see if Wayne County can overcome this distance they got in front of them. Back to throw. He's holding it a long time and then finally lets it go, and it's going to be knocked down at the goal line. He just did not want to let that thing go, did he? All righty. That's 2nd down on the incomplete pass.
Yeah, and the ball just hung up too long.
It looked like this was behind him.
Well, he was. The ball just was a little short and hung a little too long. Gave him time to catch up and get in position, at least knock it down. It's close to being a pick.
Yes, it was. 8:32 on the clock. Incomplete pass stopped the clock. Back at it again. There's going to be a handoff to Morgan. He's going to go the other way and going to break a tackle. Kenny, and here he goes. He's in open field. Cuts in into 10. He's at the 5. Touch! They're going to rule him down. They're going to rule him down. Man, he leaned into that end zone. That ball went up. But anyway, he's 1st and goal. That's all I'm going to say about that. Morgan is putting on a show.
He got it. He got it down to the 1-yard line.
Morgan is putting on a show. All righty. It looked like he was stretching that ball for that end zone, but I guess his knee was at the 1, but that's what they said, so that's what it is.
Well, that's okay. We got
burn a few more seconds off the clock.
4 tries, yeah. Well, you use as much time as you can to keep these Bulldogs from getting their hands back on the football.
Omar Bulker's going to take the snap, and into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, OBJ. Wayne County goes to 27. Gonzalez will be out here to try the PAT. Hunter Scarborough going out there to do the snapping. Jacob Bowles will be holding it, and Gonzalez will try to make it a 2-score game, a 14-point game. Let's see if we can get the 28th point of the first half down here for the War Eagles on the Gonzalez try. All righty, Scarborough's over the ball. He's going to snap it to Bowles. His kick is down, up, and it is going to be good. So, 7:48 to go in the half. Wayne County 28, Stone 14. Here's 30-second break to WABO. We'll be back after this one commercial message.
Stone.
Compare price, compare speed, compare service. When you compare DE FastLink, you'll see there's no comparison. Powered by Dixie Electric, DE FastLink gives you blazing speed for fast downloads, effortless video streaming, online gaming, and more, with 3 packages starting at just $64.95 per month. And there are no data caps, no contracts, and no installation fees. So what are you waiting for? Get the speed you need. Sign up today at defastlink.net.
To all of our friends listening from Vancleave, I apologize for the Stone reference. I wake up to a new world about every 15 minutes. But anyway, we know who we were playing. Kenny knows who we're playing.
We'll get him his meds at halftime. Y'all don't worry.
Gonzalez kicks it off. He's going to kick it high. It's going to be caught at the 25, and all the War Eagles are down there with it, and they're going to tackle him between the 30 and the 35 down there in a big pile of humanity. 7:41.
That too.
28-14 football game. Let's see what I got here.
I'm passing notes in
I got
class
some
here.
messages coming in here. I can't read that.
It's in Braille. I can read it.
All righty. Here we go. Here come the Let's see here. The Bulldogs out. Give a shout out to their offensive line.
They said that the commercials are clear sometimes and not so clear other times.
Oh, okay. So we're in and out. Very good.
Mostly out.
All righty. Here comes the snap and the handoff and a nice hole up the middle and a broken tackle and a run out close to the 40-yard line. Should bring up a second down in about 2.
Yeah, that was a
pretty good
run.
spot.
Good run by, let's see, who is that youngster? Since the Vancleave folks are listening, that is Cameron Shim.
And seems to be a little injured there. So let's take a 30-second break to WABO. We'll be back after this one commercial message. Back to us. Don't play another one.
You don't want it. Gallon Building Supply, North Spring Street in Waynesburg.
Welcome back, everybody. We're glad to see that the injured player from Vancleave is able to get up and make his way off the field on his own power, and he looks like he's doing just fine, folks. So he's going to be okay. We're thankful for that. He's got his team looking at a 2nd and 2 with 7:24 and counting in the half. 28-14 Wayne County lead. Here come the Bulldogs up to the line of scrimmage.
They're going to line up, looks like in a power eye. So somebody's fixing to get an extra blocker or two. Now they had 12 on the field, so we had to bring somebody out.
There we go. Now they're ready. Here comes your snap in a second. There it is. Tossed to the right side. He's looking to throw it. Kenny got a man all by himself down there, and he does turn around to make the catch, but Elijah's going to track him down before he gets in there and gets him out around the 5. That was about as wide open a guy as you could get, wasn't it, Kenny?
Other than that last touchdown they scored.
Yeah.
This guy wasn't quite as wide open.
Elijah tracked him down. 1st and goal. He got him out of bounds. Around the 8, it looks like. Maybe the 7. 6:52 to go in the half. 28-14 Wayne County lead, but the Bulldogs are knocking on the door. And it looks like
52 yards and a first down.
All righty. Let's see if the War Eagle defense can muster up a big stop down here inside the 5. I believe they've done that once tonight already, haven't they?
Yeah, with the help of a holding penalty.
There we go. Maybe we'll get them to hold again and get a little more help. There's going to be a hand up the middle. And that's wide open. He went in standing up. So with 6:30 to go in the half, it's 28-20 score right here.
Boy, big play has been the story and theme of the night.
Man,
they've had them and we've had them.
Man, they sure have. It's been an offensive score fest here. 6:30 to go in the half, and might be a 28-21 ball game here in a minute. We'll see how our kicker does. I believe she's perfect on the evening. So here she comes. Here comes the snap. Down, kick is up, and it looks like that's going to be mighty good. So with 6:30 to go in the half, Wayne County 28, the Bulldogs of Vancleave High School 21. Here's a 30-second break to WABO. We'll be right back after this commercial message.
In a small community like ours, shopping locally can make a big difference. Did you know you can shop locally for your home internet? While you're powering your devices with super fast fiber internet, you also get to be a part of something bigger than yourself. Every dollar you spend on our services goes to making our town a better place to live, work, and play. Thank you for choosing your local internet provider. We're proud to keep you connected.
On all but one.
Yeah, they missed out on their first one.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry, all but two.
Okay.
And, of course, they got the ball to start the football game.
Yeah, they did, didn't they?
Yeah,
okay,
they did. So, thank goodness.
Yeah. All right, here comes your kick. They're going to kick this one deep, and it's going to go over everybody's head, and Blakey's going to wind up getting it around the 15. He's going to try to get out here. Got some grass out in front of him, or some turf it is. He makes a little step there, gets around the edge, out across the 40. Not a bad return, Kenny. Let's see where they're going to spot him. Short of the 40. But anyway, all right, 6:22 to go in the half. And the War Eagles are going to be out there. Where are they ultimately going to put it?
Just outside the 39 and just inside the 40.
Oh,
wait a minute. What are y'all doing?
Yeah, that's what I was wondering. There's a flag against Wayne County. That one's going to be that's not where it's going to wind up. They're going to spot it back down there around the 28.
I didn't see a flag.
Well, I didn't either, but I saw them describing the penalty, and they backed them up to the 27, 28. It's the 28, you're right. 6:22 to go. First and 10 for Wayne County.
Okay.
Whatever.
I don't think I brought enough tally sheets tonight.
Yes, sir. All righty. OBJ's in the backfield. Everybody's getting moved around up front and lined up. Bowles get them lined up.
Nobody likes where they were.
No, they just said, we're going to go somewhere. There's a bad snap over the head. Jacob's going to pick it up and going to throw it, and they're going to out of bounds. And that was a good play to get out of that one. That thing went over his head, and he got it and picked it up. And there was a receiver in the area, and he threw it out of bounds. So, 2nd and 10.
In the area is probably a pretty generous description.
Yeah.
Got a flag, and we're going to get another 5-yard penalty for what?
I don't know. Let's see.
Intentional grounding.
Huh. Well, there you go. 6:19 to go, 28-21 ball game.
Well, this may be where the worm turns for Wayne County. I told you that was sort of a generous if they didn't get a flag for that, but
yeah.
Whatever.
Let's see if the War Eagles can get some firepower going here like they've been doing so far. Going to be the handoff, and not much going right there. Trying to see who Blakely on the carry for no gain. 3rd down and
15.
Yeah. Actually, it's 4. Well.
Yeah, he got a yard.
All right. 5:55 counting. 28-21 Wayne County lead up to the line of scrimmage. Big 3rd down right here. Wayne County hadn't had to punt one yet, I don't think, but here we go. Let's see if we can convert. Blaken's in motion, going to look to throw the ball. He's going to try to get the ball down.
Got a guy wide open down here.
I don't know what happened, but he couldn't get the ball to where he wanted to go, and this looks like a punting situation for the War Eagles. It looked like early in the play, he had a guy, Tyrese was open down here around the 40 or 45, but he couldn't get the ball off to him. And had some pressure, and then we got a fourth down and a long way to go. So still a 28-21 Wayne County lead, 5:33 to go in the half. Final district game of the regular season. There's a snap. Bo's going to get a foot in, kick a line drive. It's going to hit the ground and be going to let it roll, and it's going to roll to the 35-yard line. So with 5:33 to go in the half, we've got the 28-21 War Eagle lead, and the Bulldogs got the ball at their own 35 with a 1st and 10.
41-yard punt. Well, we've each had a stop, and so now we need another stop. We've had 2 stops against Vancleave, and now we need a 3rd stop.
Let's see if we can get it.
We hadn't been able to slow them down without them making mistakes.
Up to the line of scrimmage they come.
Had 3 actually, big bust in pass coverage.
Looks like we're just loading up to stop the run, which we do right there at the line of scrimmage. I don't know if he got back to the line of scrimmage. They give it to him. A host of War Eagles in the middle of that line of scrimmage.
It would be okay with me if Vancleave, no offense, folks, if Vancleave would fumble right here. I don't want to upset the Vancleave folks, but you know we're being homers here. We're rooting for the home team.
Yeah. Here's Dale McKee sent some scores in. Goshen 14, Laurel 0, Stone County 14, East Central 0. And get the other for a minute after this play right here. Well, that's all the scores we have. There's a nice defensive play right there. Kenny's going to bring up 3rd down about 7.
Yeah, they run a quick trap.
The Hulk is out there in the middle of that defensive line, number 68, Keyshawn Poe. Keyshawn Pugh.
3 yards. 3rd and 7. We need a big stop here to get the ball back.
Well, they've tried running it a couple of times with limited success, so I bet you they go back to there. Anyway, it's 4:22 and counting, 28-21 Wayne County lead, 4:19 to go in the half. Here comes your snap. There's a toss to the right side.
They got us outnumbered.
Yes, they do, and they're going to get their 1st down, and there's a flag thrown down.
A hold or illegal block, one of the two. Both in the same guy, but I mean, it'll be one or the other.
Yeah, and take your pick, huh?
Yeah.
I see Carter Hankins down there on the sideline. Good to see old Carter. All righty, Kenny, you right on the spot.
There must have been some kind of meeting with the officiating group before last week's game, because we're getting more holding calls the last 2 weeks than I've seen in quite some time. So it'll be 3rd and about 11. Ball will be back around the 34.
All right, here come the Bulldogs to the line of scrimmage. A receiver out both ways, man in motion, head back toward the middle of the field, crosses over. And the toss to the right side is going to be the pass back to the court, to the.
That's a lateral pass,
get on
boys.
the ball.
Get on it.
And I think we might have got it, Kenny.
I think so, too.
That was a big play, Kenny. Big break.
Huge, man.
Big break
Huge.
for Wayne County. The guys of football smiled on us right there in that one.
Sure did.
He threw it out, handed it off. The guy threw it back to the quarterback, and it was a lateral. He was behind him, and it hit the ground. So 1st and 10, Wayne County at the 20. This could be huge. If you can get points here and you get points well, I'm shutting up. Let's just play it one play at a time. All right, here come the War Eagles. Here come the War Eagles.
It's on the Vancleave 20.
Right on the money.
Well, I mean, we've both had big mistakes. And when I was talking about the holding calls, it wasn't just on us. It's on Vancleave, too. And it's the same thing last week with Laurel. I mean, we had so many holding calls. It was sort of like, do y'all not have anything else you could
Can you call something else? All righty, here come the War Eagles. It's going to be the handoff to Boykin, and he's going to do what he does, plow down there for about 5.
When you say hop, skip, and a jump, he got all 3 of them in and got it down to about the 16,
Yes, sir.
15.
5-yard gain, 2nd and 5, 3:25 to go in the half, 28-21. War Eagle lead. War Eagles in the red zone with a 2nd and 5.
Run that clock, boys.
Yes, sir. This is out to the left side there. Denson and Blakely. They're going to be they give it to Boykin again.
Yeah, and he picked up a couple of 3 yards.
Why not? Going to bring up 3rd down and about 2, it looks like, maybe 3.
Yeah, they didn't give him but 2, but he made it a little further than that. Didn't get a good spot.
Bay Miller's checking in. Give him a dose of Bay. That's a couple of pretty good doses right there between number 30 and number 7.
Yeah, Bay's he's still got some growing to do.
He's about 2 1/4 right now. He's just in the 10th grade.
Tell you what, somebody would be stocking a lot of Rice Krispie treats.
And they give it to Morgan. Nope, that's
No,
Blakely.
that's Blakely.
Blakely, and he's down there inside the 5, I believe. I saw the 5, just assumed it had a 1 on the other side of it, but that's going to be a 1st and goal for the War Eagles, Kenny.
Yeah, he got it down. I thought inside the 5, but they're going to spot him at the 5. So that's let's see, what, an 8-yard pickup.
2:21 in the half, 28-21 lead. War Eagles with a 1st and goal from the 5. There's going to be the handoff to Blake.
Whoa, what a block. Holy smoke.
That's Bay Miller for you right there.
Bay hit that corner out there, and I thought he killed him.
And did you see when he did that, Blakely just peeled right into the end zone?
I mean, that wouldn't even – that ain't right, man.
That's tough, boy.
That was
tough.
More than a pancake block. That was, holy smoke.
He blew that thing clean up, boy.
Youngster from Vancleave is going to go back to the sideline and say, y'all did see that truck, didn't you?
All righty, Gonzalez on for the PAT. There's the snap. The kick is up, and it's going to be, look at there. It's going to be money in the bank. All righty, 2:16 to go in the half. Wayne County 35. The Bulldogs of Vancleave 21. Here's a 30-second break to WABO. We'll be back after this commercial break.
Compare price, compare speed, compare service. When you compare DE FastLink, you'll see there's no comparison. Powered by Dixie Electric, DE FastLink gives you blazing speed for fast downloads, effortless video streaming, online gaming, and more, with 3 packages starting at just $64.95 per month. And there are no data caps, no contracts, and no installation fees. So what are you waiting for? Get the speed you need. Sign up today at defastlink.net.
Welcome back, everybody. 2:16 to go in the half, 35-21. Wayne County lead. Wayne County will get the ball to start the second half, but we got 2:16 to go here. Man, Kenny, a pad of a couple of touchdowns going in to get the ball back sure would be sweet.
We may have 1,500 yards of offense between the two teams tonight.
Man, it's been an offensive battle for sure, and there's a down the ball inside the 25. Gonzalez kicked one downfield a little bit, and they caught it around the 25, I suppose, 24. So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs. 2:15 to go in the half.
Man alive.
Let's see.
This was the last thing I expected to see. This would maybe have been the end of the game score. Did they move the ball back? Okay, it's on the 25.
Yeah, looks like they did move it back. It's inside the 25. It's at the 24, isn't it? The ball is.
Yeah, it must be. They must have got a penalty I missed somehow. I don't know.
All righty, 2:15 to go in the half. There's the handoff right up the middle. Kenny's going to plow out over the 30. Going to be short of a 1st down, of course, but he's going to be 2nd down in about 2 to go for the Bulldogs. Inside 2 minutes in the first half. War Eagles 35. Bulldogs 21. 2nd and 2. There's the 32. Got to get to the 34 for a 1st down. There's a pass out down. Wayne County make a play on this one, but he tripped. The defender tripped, but the ball was out of bounds. It was Leverett back there in coverage. Got a pretty good crowd here tonight, Kenny. Senior night.
Well, we do. It may be because the lights were on and they just stopped to see what was going on since it's Thursday night.
All righty, 1:46 to go.
Could have mistook us for the Walmart across the road.
Might have. Third and a couple. There's going to be a handoff, and he's not going to get it, Kenny. I don't believe he's going to get it. It's going to bring up fourth down. Now, if you're Vancleave,
you punt.
That's kind of what I was thinking. You don't want to give up another score here with a minute and 30 left.
You don't want to take a chance on anything going wrong. And now, again, this is Kevin Fant, so there's no telling what Kevin will come up with.
Let's go. Yeah, that's true. You know, he's got that Mississippi State experience. Ain't no telling what he's allowed to pull out of that.
He's capable of anything. I watched him when he played.
Oh, Kenny, we just stay with it through this break here. A little unusual. 35 points in the first half.
Well, that's 56 points in the first half between two teams.
Yeah,
you know.
I'm just trying to remember how many points. Have we scored 35 points this year?
Oh, yeah.
Have we?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think once.
Yeah. We didn't do it in the first half, though, did we?
No.
I'll tell you what, Miller and Morgan are both healthy now. And you've seen a big difference here tonight with those two guys.
Now, this is where 4th and 1, you got to really, really be careful. I mean, you give them a first down, fine, but you don't want to give up the big play again.
Yes, sir. All righty. Here we go. And they may just be doing some eye candy down there trying to get us to jump. They're doing a good job of holding on to it, but that's what they're doing. So timeout. So let's take a 30-second break to WABO. We'll be back after this one commercial message. I love it. Love it. All righty, ladies and gentlemen, we're back. 1:32 to go in the half. Vancleave's got the football with a 4th and 1. And they're at their own 34 or 33. They got to get to the 34 for a first down.
Yeah, I mean, it's there's a minute 32 left. And I'm, okay.
I'll tell you what, they're putting it on the line. I guess they know we're going to get the ball to start the second half anyway. They better try to stop it here. So they're going to give it to the big guy, and I believe he's got the first down, Kenny.
Yeah. They finally wrestle him down.
Clock stops at 1:21. Now it's running again.
He's got to be tired.
He's young. He can take it.
Glad somebody is.
Yeah, he ain't 70.
Out of 36.
1st and 10 for the Bulldogs. Back to throw. Because one coming across the middle, and the incomplete pass stops the clock at 1:01. 35-21 War Eagle lead. War Eagles will get the ball to start the second half. Second and 10 with 1:01 to go in the half.
I mean, the reason I would have punted the football is that you would have got Wayne County probably at best would have had the ball around the 25-yard line with a minute 30, and in high school it's just not normal for teams to go the length of the field. But they're counting on doing that very thing here. They run a little bubble screen.
Works pretty good. Gets them a first down out close to midfield. Clock's running at 52 seconds.
Or tunnel screens.
You sure don't want to give up a cheap one here.
No, you got to watch it close. Now, they're fixing to heave one down the field, so you better have your head on a swivel here.
Cortez McDonald checks in at the nose. The Hulk. Mr. Pugh checks out. Back to throw. Quarterback's moving to his left. He's going to pull up and throw one deep. We got people down there, Kenny. That's Oh, Elijah almost. Was that Elijah? No, it wasn't Elijah.
That could have been an offensive pass interference.
I couldn't get the number. That's incomplete pass. 31 seconds on the clock. 2nd and 10. Yeah, I'm like you, Kenny. That could have very well been offensive pass interference. But it was uncalled, and so it's a 2nd and 10 for the Bulldogs after their own 48.
And that's okay. No complaint there. Not whining. Just observation. It's what I seed.
It's what you got to call it like you seed it, like you seen it. There you go.
So we got
Get you
3
some of
wide
that.
outs, and let's see, this side 1 wide out to the right.
I believe I'd keep my eye on that one over there on the right. He's tall and long. Look at him. He's going back the other way, though. It's going to be caught and going to get across midfield and going to be tackled down by, I believe that's Elijah Cooley. It is. Got him a first down. 17 seconds to go and counting.
That's a mighty good spot there, Howard.
Yep, 13 seconds, 10 seconds. They got to get up there and hurry. They're going to clock it and stop it with 5 seconds on the clock. Coach Fant's mad because the clock was running. They didn't. It's down.
Welcome to our world.
Yeah.
How much have we seen of that the last?
Yeah, no kidding.
He's used to honest clock keeping down near the coast. I think they're going to
put some time back on it. Well, let's see.
We've had 2 or 3 ball games this year where there was an on button but not an off button.
That's kind of what was going. Yeah, on the road too. It was 80 seconds.
I believe that's a shade more than.
Well, I think 10's too many. But anyway, they're trying to get it where they want it. They're going to leave it at 10, I believe, Kenny.
Well, they're discussing it.
Well, they better tell the Vancleave.
I will tell Coach Hankins, too. He's, let's see, 8.
Yeah, they got it back there. I think 8's right, based on what but what do I know? Coach Hankins said,
I don't believe he's real happy with the call.
He is not happy.
But they're on the Wayne County 41, and there's 8 seconds left. Coach Hankins is they're going to take a couple more off, I guess.
I think he's going to go back to 6. Is it? Well, now is it 20? What? They put 20 seconds on.
I'm not so sure about that, Joe.
Well, anyway, that's what it is. So that's what we got. All right. What we need to do is play some defense, keep them out of the end zone. It's that simple. Don't matter how much time they got. Back to throw. One of you little.
Well, that's behind the line of scrimmage, and they're going to have to hustle to spike the ball.
7 seconds is 6. And they do. They stop it at 3 seconds. So this could be. It's been an exciting first half.
Well, it has.
Can't imagine what the second one's going to be like.
They completed a pass to number 8 for a 1 yard loss. So it's now 3rd and 10.
Let's get 2 seconds on the clock. 35-21 ball game. Wayne County gets the ball second half.
We're lined up offside.
And there goes the pass. And it's the half is over. Thank goodness.
Thank the Lord.
Wayne County 35, Vancleave 21. We're going to take a break, and we'll be back with the WC Web TV halftime show tonight. And our guest, District Representative for District 86 in the state of Mississippi legislature, Shane Barnett. So we'll return right after this commercial break.
Thank you for calling the customer service line. Please hold for the next representative. Your place in the queue is
64.
Your call is very important. Your place in the queue is
41.
Queue is
17.
A representative will be with you momentarily.
Good evening and welcome to the WC Web TV halftime show. And tonight, man, we got a guest for you. I know y'all hear me say that a lot, but I mean, we really got one tonight. State Representative District 86, our district, Shane Barnett. Shane, thank you so much for being with us.
Absolutely. Thank you for having me.
You know, I'm going to start by this. You know a pretty good bit about Wayne County War Eagle football. I mean, you know, you spent a little time in that blue and orange yourself.
Well, it feels like yesterday, but it's been a lot longer.
Go out there and try to run and see how much it feels like yesterday. Try to kick that ball and see how that thigh holds up for you.
Exactly.
But you know, I know you've bled it, you know, blue and orange, and we appreciate your contributions to our history at Wayne County High School War Eagle football and what the history that you're making for our District 86 now. I know that you served locally and now on the state level, state district level. Let's talk about what led you to get into, and I hate to use the word politics, but you know, what led you to get into the service locally and then at the state level? How'd that work for you, Shane?
Well, it started pretty simple. Just wanted to get involved, and the first good opening that I saw that I might could land in was being alderman here for the city of Waynesboro, and that was back in 2011, I believe.
Wow.
And so it's snowballed from there, but we started there and had 2 terms, then decided to get more involved on the state level, ran for the House, and here we are.
What term is this? How many times have you been elected to the House?
To the House, this is my 3rd term.
You're in your 3rd term. Okay. That's quite an accomplishment. You know, I thought about doing that one time myself, but I chickened out. I'm sure glad you did it.
Well, come on, misery loves company.
yeah, I'm familiar with that one for sure. Well, you know, you got elected to the district, to the district representative. You go to Jackson. Well, okay, you won the election. How do you know what to do or where to go? I mean, did you just say, well, I'll go up to Jackson and see if I can find where everybody is, or how does that work?
That's a great question. So after I won that election, I kept twiddling my thumbs, figuring somebody would reach out to me. So we start our session January 1st, and about mid-December, I called up there and asked if there was going to be, some kind of training course or a welcoming committee or somebody that would tell me where to be. And the guy on the end of the phone just kind of chuckled. He said, "No, you'll learn on the fly."
I love it. That made you feel good, didn't it?
There is no course to bring you up to speed. You learn. Just a good friend of mine up there took me under his wing, and me and him are still great friends. But if you don't have a mentor up there, it's going to be a long learning experience.
Do they even have a name on the place where you see it, or you got to figure that out too?
They do not. And,
must be on the front row.
It is. Your seating is based on seniority, and it looks much like a Baptist church.
Well, listen. During the session, you know, it's not a year. I guess your service is 365.
Yes.
But you're not in session. So let's talk about the difference in your job as a state representative. Let's talk about in session. When you're in session, do you stay there? Do you come back and forth? And what is it, hours in a week? How does it work when you're in session?
In session, so we start around January 1st. We actually start on the first Tuesday of the year. It lasts 90 days, and it's Monday through Friday. So I pack up a bag. I'm in Jackson Monday through Friday, and then come home on the weekends and do my appraisal work on the weekends, and then go back to Jackson on Monday. So,
do they have a House of Representatives mansion up there somewhere like the governor's guy where you can go up there and lounge here, or you at the Motel 6? Where you?
It started, so there are a lot of folks at the hotels. A lot of people drag campers up there. I did the hotel for a couple of years and got so tired of that I rent a house while I'm up there, Airbnb or just somewhere in a safe area that's a little clean.
In Jackson?
Yeah, believe it or not.
I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said that. Jackson's like a lot of our communities, and even here we have struggles that we have to deal with for sure.
It's becoming a bigger problem.
So you're in session, and you may have said this, but about how long does an average work day? Of course, I know you work from the time you get up, time you go to sleep. But say if you had to clock in and clock out, what is an average day? Is it 8 hours? Is it 10, 12, or how does it just average?
I would say the average day is 8 to 9 hours. Sometimes you're out meeting with department heads that are filling you in about tax policy or about Medicaid issues.
Yeah.
And then some days we're just on the floor voting on bills the entire day. And those days some of them are 12, 14 hours when you're voting. But I would say a good average is 8 to 9.
Do a lot of work, I guess most of the work up there is done by committee. Are you on committees? How does that work, the committee assignments and that kind of thing?
So you get a sheet where you write down your top 10 choices, and then the Speaker of the House decides which of those 5 you get to serve on. I've been named chairman of Local and Private, which deals with any special law that a city or county wants. I'm also on Wildlife, Fisheries and Parks, Oil and Gas, Forestry.
You got some good committees.
So we got some the committees that are important to Wayne County. I think are well represented.
Yeah, well, that's outstanding. Now, how many people are typically on a committee?
So it varies a lot. Your important ones, your Medicaid, your transportation, those committees are rather large, sometimes 30 people. And then energy, forestry, those are a little bit smaller, 8 to 10. Mm-hmm. So it varies a lot depending on how serious the issues are.
I know there's an awful lot of issues and an awful lot of work. Do you have a staff that helps you, or is there a general staff for the entire legislature, or does each representative have his own staff?
So we do not have our own staff. There are staff members there. There are staff attorneys, but no. If you call my office number, the only person that'll answer is me.
Okay, man.
Yep.
So all by yourself.
That's a big positive and a big time consuming aspect, but I think it was designed that way for a reason. Yeah. It helps us stay connected to our people.
I get that. Now, when you go to write a bill or something like that, do you have counsel that helps you with that, or do you sit down and draft your own legislation and stuff like that? How does that work?
So we do have a really great staff of attorneys. We are allowed to write our own bills, but most of the time I take advantage of those attorneys. They're really good at helping you think about things that you wouldn't normally think about.
Yeah, well, that's why they get the big money, I guess.
That's it.
Now, I don't want to put you on the spot, and we kind of talked about this a little bit, and I may be going to ask you a question I'm not supposed to, but if I am, just forget about it.
Bring it on.
Issues that we face, at your representative level of the state of Mississippi, we can imagine what's going on. It's just like Washington, anywhere else at City Hall, where we don't really know. But are there some issues out there that we're facing as a state that you're looking at in particular that concern you?
Oh, yeah.
Please.
Yeah. So I could go. I could expire the time on this interview on this question, but the two that really stand out is our tax policy, and I think we'll see some big changes coming to that in this upcoming session. And then also our health care. We've got some major health care issues in this state, and that's everything from funding. If you look at we're so lucky to have Wayne General Hospital here. They do a tremendous job. And when you look at the amount of care that they're having to write off, you look at our health care metrics that we look at here, the amount of diabetes, the amount of heart conditions. There's something here in this state that's not going the way it should, and we've got to dig and get to the bottom of that.
I want to go back. You talking about the hospital here. You look at our county and our community. We are richly and greatly blessed
Absolutely.
for this and what it provides and what it means to our community. And we appreciate you. And you're with us because I know you. And you're with us to stand up and fight for what you believe and fight for us. And we thank you for that, Shane.
Well, thank you.
Now, let's just talk about, I'm just going to give you a little blank check here. And if there's something that you would like to share with us before we get out or come to the end of our time, is there anything particular you want to talk about, your district, your hometown, or whatever you want to talk about? You got something you want to say?
We've got a lot to be proud of here. We've got a lot of good things going on. You kind of hit on a topic a while ago about our communities not being as safe as maybe they once were. And I think it all starts with our youth. We got to get them involved, and especially sports. The earlier you can get them involved in something like that, whether it be, I don't know, anything from boxing to soccer, tennis, volleyball, it doesn't matter. We got a new sports complex going up. Anything we can do to get these kids involved in a team sport, I think is going to ultimately be the way to help solve some of that.
I think I read something, either it was on Facebook or in the paper, you might have talked about that sports complex. I know you've been real big in that and supporting that and helping with that. What's the time frame on that thing? I ride by and look, try to keep from running over somebody, and I see something new going up over there. How's it coming? And when do you think it'll be ready?
So the projections say opening day of spring ball this coming year.
Okay.
It
That's coming fast.
That's me and you getting out there with a shovel to make that happen.
We get Johnson, get him a shovel. Get him one, let him fix
That's
it.
right. But I'm hopeful. If we can get it opened up for opening day this year, I think it'll be a really good facility for this whole community to use.
We just need people to get involved and back it and be a part of it.
That's it.
Shane, listen, man, I appreciate you so much. We're thankful for you, and I think we're very fortunate to have you in Jackson.
Well, I appreciate that.
We appreciate your
Keep up the good work.
We're gonna be tooting your horn every chance we can. Thank you. We appreciate Shane Barnett being with us tonight. We're gonna take a break to hear from our sponsor, and we'll be back with more Wayne County High School War Eagle football after this commercial break. Back, everybody.
Hello, Ma. Hello, Paul.
Well, we have some news from the dream, the machine that is Paul Keene of the Wayne County News. And he sent us some information up here like he always does, and we thank Paul for that. Tell us what Paul sent us about statistically speaking, Kenny. How's it looking in the first half?
Wayne County with 12 first downs. We got 19 rushes, 237 yards, or 2 of 4 passing, no interceptions for 55 yards. We haven't fumbled the football tonight. 4 penalties for 30 yards. We punted 1 time for 41 yards, 52 return yards. Third down's a very good stat, 3 of 4, 0 for 0 on fourth downs. Time possession is only 9 minutes and 38 seconds. For the visiting Vancleave Fighting Bulldogs, they've got 11 first downs, 21 carries for 103 yards on the ground. They're 8 of 16 with 1 interception for 203 yards. Good night in the air for the Bulldogs. They fumbled 1 time and lost it. That was the lateral pass. Penalty yards, 3 times for 20 yards. They have not punted tonight. They've got 53 return yards of 3 of 6, another good third down stat for them. 1 of 2 on fourth down, that's a good stat. That's half of 50%. Time of possession, 14 minutes, 22 seconds. Man. Individually, Omar Boykin, 6 carries for 108 yards. He got 87 of that on 1 run.
That was beautiful.
Steve Morgan, 4 carries for 36 yards, and he's ran a lot further than that, but some of it's been horizontal rather than vertical.
Yeah.
So, but a good night for him. Balls, of course, I said it was 2 of 4, 55-yard receiving. Xavier Estes has got 1 catch for 36 yards. Tackles, Jaden Pitt, 7. Anthony Mercer, 6. Elijah Cooley, 6. Let's see. The interception was Leverett, Emery and Leverett, and he also had the lateral pass fumble recovery.
He's a sponge. He's picking up fumbles and intercepting the ball everywhere. He's just taking it away from everybody.
He's the complete package.
Well, Kenny, any surprises for you here in the first half?
Yeah, first is the score.
Yeah.
I mean, you got 56 points in the half between the two teams. We put up 35 of those. We get the ball to start second half. So it's really important that we score on this possession, because if you can get up 3 scores, then Vancleave has to start doing something they're really not comfortable with, and that's throwing a lot. They live and die on the ground game. And here tonight, they've thrown it for 200 yards in the first half, Marshall. And it's part of that. We had 2 busted coverages where we let some guy. Well, actually 3.
Yeah.
So that's hurt us. So in the second half, I know defensively we got to be mindful of just not letting the guy run down the field and think he's not up to no good, because he is.
Well, we're going to see what kind of coaching that both these teams got in the half, see what changes we're looking at. Here comes the kickoff, and they're going to onside kick it, and they're going to Wayne County's going to let it go 10 yards, and the Bulldogs are going to recover it, aren't they?
I think
it's their ball. They're giving it to them.
I thought they hit it.
We sat right there and watched it roll around.
It hit one of their players here on their 49.
Well, we're not fussing about it too much. So, well, we blew that. I didn't say that, but we let that one get away from us. So, Vancleave gets to start both halves with the ball. So, anyway, all we need to do is stop them, take it away from them. There you go, Kenny. Easy done, easy come, easy go.
Well,
we still got a 2-touchdown lead, but nice to have a chance to take it to 3.
Some critters are easier to get the cookie away from than others.
So the onside kick puts Vancleave in business on the War Eagle side of the 50. And here comes Vancleave with a handoff up the middle, and he's going to get maybe to the line of scrimmage. They give him a yard, I think. I see him more in, let's see here. Let's see here. Maury Howard getting up off the bottom of that pile. Jaden Pitts, Pugh, a bunch of the guys in there. Gave him a yard, 2nd and 9. 35-21 ball game. Wayne County received the opening kickoff the second half, but they onside kicked it, and Wayne County was not in the area to recover it. So there you go. Vancleave's pulled a fastball on us there. There's a toss going around the right side. They're trying to string it out, and he gets upfield and going to get a first down or get close to it. Kenny on the run around the right side for him. If he didn't, he'll be mighty close. He's going to be short, isn't he? Yep.
Yeah, he's going to be. He picked up 8 yards.
3rd and 2.
Or 7 yards.
3rd and 2. So they got to get to the 39 to make it. They're on the 41. 10:58 to go in the third quarter. 35-21 Wayne County lead. That's the second onside kick they've kicked tonight, if I'm not mistaken. There's going to be a handoff, and there's going to be a first down as he gets close to the 35. There's a flag. That looks like Wayne County threw somebody down. I don't know if that was a. Let's see if they call that on us or them. I believe they called it on. Did you see it, Kenny?
Yeah, and then the guy was tangled up with our guy, and then he just threw him off of him, and we get the penalty.
Yep.
Well, that'll be a turn of events.
Well, very auspicious beginning for the War Eagles. We let them get the onside kick, and then we get them a 15-yard helper down there to the 20-yard line.
Or 25 or 30 yards. That takes it all the way to the 20.
So there you go. In the red zone door, the first possession of the second half. There hadn't been a whole lot of stopping going on, that's for sure. Vancleave, I guess, was that the first turnover of the night for us? There's a handoff and going to be caught behind the line of scrimmage. I don't believe they're going to let him get back to it. So let's ease up on him. Wayne County's playing hard. They're getting after him up there.
First turnover of the night for us. No, we didn't. Well, yeah, I guess it would be.
Yeah.
I guess it would. I don't know. We just stood there and watched it.
Yeah. 2nd and 11. Into 21, the 10-yard line is the first down, the yard to make for the first down for the Bulldogs. $9:50 and counting in the quarter, inside 10 minutes on the snap clock. And there's a toss to the right side, and they're going to get out there, and Wayne County's going to sling him down hard. And they called a penalty on him for throwing him down so hard, I guess, Kenny.
Okay.
I mean, he slung him down.
Now,
What's the penalty?
This is a football game. It's going to be unnecessary roughness, and that is just – it was a hard tackle, okay? That's all it was.
He just threw him down on the ground. He's got the ball. You're supposed to take him to the ground. But anyway.
Face mask.
Oh, okay. Well, you can't do that.
But I didn't see that he had his face mask.
I didn't either, but obviously he did. So 1st and goal.
First and goal from the 9.
For the Bulldogs. 9:37 to go in the third. 35-21 Wayne County lead. And the Bulldogs got the onside kick to start the second half, and they are taking advantage of it. With a 1st and goal. Let's see if the War Eagles can muster up some defense here. There's going to be a handoff, and they're going to stop him somewhere around the 5. It'll be 2nd and goal from the 5. They may not have quite got there. Maybe the 6. 9:04 and counting in the third. 35-21 ball game, Wayne County. Not happy with this opening series of events here to start this second half.
Well, no, and I think what you need to do now is just line your hands team up whenever they kick off.
Yeah. And going to be a
quarterback sneak, and he's going to take it
into the end zone. So touchdown. The onside kick resulted in a touchdown for the Bulldogs with 8:37 to go in the third quarter. So they close it to a one-score ball game here. Coming out for the PAT. $27-35, trying to make it a 7-point ball game. Snap, kick is up, and it looks like it's good. She gets better every time she kicks one through. That's mighty fine. So, 8:37 to go in the third, 35-28, Wayne County lead. We'll take a 30-second break to WABO and be back after this one commercial.
Compare price, compare speed, compare service. When you compare DE FastLink, you'll see there's no comparison. Powered by Dixie Electric, DE FastLink gives you blazing speed for fast downloads, effortless video streaming, online gaming, and more, with 3 packages starting at just $64.95 per month. And there are no data caps, no contracts, and no installation fees. So what are you waiting for? Get the speed you need. Sign up today at defastlink.net.
Welcome back, everybody. Wayne County High School. Vancleave Bulldogs, final game of the season, of the regular season. Both these teams are going to the playoffs. Both of them are playing for seeding tonight. So, let's see if Vancleave kicks another onside kick, Kenny. I don't know why they wouldn't.
Yeah, I mean, that's
Here they come. And they do it again, and it goes out of bounds.
kicked it too hard.
So the Warriors have good field position here with their first possession of the second half. And again, Kenny, what does a good team do?
Answer a score with a score.
Yeah. Let's see if we can do that.
We should get the ball around the 45, I think.
Pretty close, 42.
Well, they're going to. I thought they would be, since it kicked out of bounds, it would automatically go to the 45, but whatever.
Well, I'm not saying it shouldn't. It probably should.
It's okay. I'm probably wrong. I mean, I don't.
All right, I'm not going to get on the officials. I'm going to leave them alone.
I'm
I know you're not. I know you're not. But I was fixing to make a comment I didn't need to make. But anyway, here we go. 1st and 10 for Wayne County. There's going to be a handoff to. Is that Bebe? And there's a flag. Kenny is coming back. That's Bebe Miller going to the house. Big man's running, but no, that may be Denson. Is that 10 or 30?
Yeah, 10.
That's Denson. That one's coming back. That was Denson. Nice run, Kenny. About a 60-yarder, but that one's coming back.
I don't know that I have seen in the last 2 weeks as many holding calls. It's not just against us, but I don't know.
Yes, sir. That's a
This
tough
going
one.
to be 1st and 18, I think. Ball's going to be on the 34.
Well, that touchdown comes off the board. And like Kenny said, they're at their 34. They got to cross midfield to the 47 for a first down, but that's a first down, so they got 4 plays to get there if they want them. And there comes is that Morgan? If it is, he might get on the corner. There he goes. Kenny's headed down the sideline, cuts back in the field. Look at that kid is electric. I'm telling you, he's running downfield full speed. He cuts back inside, gives a little ground, gets a little more. He's electric.
Where is the flag
No
for
flag.
holding call?
No flag.
We must have snuck one by him. So it's at the 36 of Vancleave.
First down for the War Eagles. 8:06 to go in the third. 35-28 ball game. Wayne County's entered the half with a 2-touchdown lead. Gave away a onside kick. Closed the gap. Vancleave closed the gap to 1 touchdown. Now Wayne County's on the move. There's going to be a handoff to Blakely around the right side. Boykins out there trying to get a block, and they come inside and they get after Blakely, and they're going to tackle him way back.
How is that not unnecessary roughness?
Yeah, so that's going to get him way about outside the change.
And he got out there and just froze. If we're going to call rough play, boys, we need to call it both ways.
Well, where they got the ball spotted? Okay.
It looks like they've got it around the 30.
So it's going to be 2nd and 12.
8.
It wasn't a 2nd and 12.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see what you're talking about. They carried him way back there.
And then smashed him down.
Smashed him in the ground. Okay, here's your snap. There's your face to hand off.
There's your guy down the middle. Throw it down the seam.
And just held that ball a little long before he let it go. Looks to me like the incomplete pass. Going to bring up second down and 12. Got to get me a cough drop. If I get this cough drop hung up in my gullet, you know how to do the Heimlich maneuver, Kenny?
No, but it was good to know you. You did sign that will I sent over, didn't you?
Yeah. All right, big third down play for the War Eagles right here. Now let's see what Coach Hankins and his
we'll
crew.
Give Jack to give you mouth to mouth.
Jack's busy with the string. Here we go, trying to throw it. Can't get it away. Pulls up and throws one down to a wide open man, and there's
Barnett.
Barnett with the carry. Gets inside the 20, maybe down closer to 15. Good catch, Kenny. Good call.
Yeah, he just
a good catch on the number.
Yeah, he got there to one spot and just sort of sat down, and the corner came up. Safety had another guy he was trying to cover too, and nobody around Barnett, so a good throw by Bowles.
1st and 10 from the 16. Make the 6-yard line. The yard line to make for a first. 6:28 to go on third. Wayne County 35-28 for Vancleave. There's the handoff to OBJ. And he's breaking the tackle and spinning down to the 10, Kenny. We're close to it. That's a bigger gain than not. That's his typical 6 or so.
They're going to put him on the 11.
Okay. All righty, second down for the War Eagles. 6:04 and counting in the third. 35-28 lead for Wayne County. Barnett's in the backfield with Boykin. Barnett's at quarterback. He's going to take the snap. He's going to be run all the way. He's going to look at him. Thought he was going to break one loose there for a minute, but they caught him and he couldn't get away.
He made it maybe to the 10.
Third down. Bowles coming back in.
I thought he made it to the 10. I guess not.
5:21 and counting in the third. 35-28 ball game. Wayne County's up by 7. They're down here with a third and 5 to go. There's going to be the handoff, and that is Morgan is fighting his way to the end zone. Touchdown, Wayne County on an outstanding run by Steve Morgan.
They must have dipped him in some grease because he just slipped out of 3 or 4 tackles.
You know, he did. He's been hindered with, I think, some injuries during the course of the year, but he's well now. All right, that's going to take it to 41. So needed that touchdown, needed to answer that score, Kenny, and we did. So Gonzalez on for the PAT. There's the kick. It's up, sky high, and good. So with 5:03 to go in the third, Wayne County 42-28 to the visiting Bulldogs. Here's a 30-second break to WABO. We'll be back after this one message.
Compare price, compare speed, compare service. When you compare DE FastLink, you'll see there's no comparison. Powered by Dixie Electric, DE FastLink gives you blazing speed for fast downloads, effortless video streaming, online gaming, and more, with 3 packages starting at just $64.95 per month. And there are no data caps, no contracts, and no installation fees. So what are you waiting for? Get the speed you need. Sign up today at defastlink.net.
42-28 ball game. Wayne County's in the lead with 5:03 to go in the third quarter. Playoff seedings on the line here tonight.
Just give them a dose of their own medicine here.
You want to kick an onside kick, Kenny?
I want to bounce it off somebody.
Bounce it off somebody's head.
Just off the front of their jersey. And
let's see what Gonzalez does here. Here he comes. There he goes. He's put a foot in it and kicked it deep. And it's going to be caught around the 23 and going to be tackled inside. No, he didn't go down. They tackled him twice, looked like, but he did make it across the 30. Kid's got some balance, Kenny.
He does. Did a good job. He must have gotten that same grease pile Steve Morgan did.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line. 4:58 to go in the third quarter. 42-28 ball game. Wayne County on top.
You must be enjoying that cough drop.
I am, because if I didn't have this cough drop in my mouth, I wouldn't be able to talk. And I apologize for
Spit it out. Now.
I can't do it. Wait.
Holy smoke.
There you go. Oh, that was my tooth. Hey, Jack, you got a spare tooth down there I can borrow? Kenny, hold my tooth.
Hang on, let me clean out my shirt pocket. Quarterback takes it for 3 yards.
Oh, we got a football game going on. I know.
But you got your mind occupied now. So
yeah, I'm trying to breathe. Thank you, Kenny. I appreciate your compassion there, but that's all right. We'll go ahead. What we got? 2nd and 8.
I hate I left my pistol in the truck.
Okay. Handoff. And, man, it looked like he was fixing to take off. Somebody got a hand on his foot and tripped him up and stopped him. Going to bring up 3rd down about 1, 2, 3. 4:06 and counting in the third. 42-28 Wayne County lead. Here they come back to the line of scrimmage. There's another handoff, and Kenny, they're going to stop him short, buddy.
Got him at the 40.
I hope they're not looking at that guy coming from the other side, because if they are, they're going to give him the 41.
Cross-eyed.
They're going to give him the 41.
I cannot believe this.
He never crossed the line. He never crossed the 40. But anyway, he's got a 4th and a little, that 4th in the yard.
That eye patch must be itching on him right now.
3:19 to go in the third. 42-28 Wayne County lead. 4th and 1 for the Bulldogs. I think Wayne County got a stop in the first half on a situation like this. And they're not going to get one here. First down for the Bulldogs. McDonald checking in. First and goal. They're at their own 43 down there with the first and goal. They being the Bulldogs. The Vancleave, 2:55 and counting in the third quarter. 42-28 Wayne County lead.
All right, now here's where you got to have your heads up, boys, because they can slip somebody downfield.
We've seen them do it.
Watch him, Lige.
They're sticking to this running game right now, and they're going to get a pretty nice gain on first down. Going to get, what, 1, 2, 3, about 5 of them, 4 or 5 on first down. Inside, well, 2:27 and counting in the third. Wayne County up by 2 scores, 42-28. Vancleave certainly not in any hurry. Right? Very methodical approach to the game. Going to be another handoff, and going to be very well met there to the line of scrimmage, and they need to stop, but they got a good stop there. Going to bring up 3rd down and about 5.
Now, you see this guy coming from the far side over there?
Yeah.
If he thinks that's the spot, he's lost his mind.
Well,
that's what he's going to give him. And we met him behind the line of scrimmage and drove him back.
Yeah. I can see that. All right, 3rd down and 1, 2, 3, 4. 1:38 to go in the third. 42-28 Wayne County lead. That guy's been misspotting that ball all night.
He is just as cross-eyed as he can be.
Maybe that's why we're playing on Thursday night instead of. I'm not even going to get it.
Well, yeah, well, that's probably something
There's
close.
a completed pass.
It'll be enough.
Oh, yeah, he'll give him first. He did. He was past the line, so we can't fuss too much about that. First down for the Bulldogs. 1:16 to go in the third. 2-touchdown lead by the War Eagles, 42-28. 1:15 and counting in the third. They've come out and run the ball here, hadn't they, Kenny?
They have.
I'm like you. They believe they're going to try to sneak one in on us here in a minute. this number 9
Yeah,
down here looking
I think
mighty.
this is a play you take a shot down the field, but you don't.
And they get.
Now, we met him at the 47.
Well,
and you see where the spot is now?
Yep.
The 46.
Mercer's having a great game tonight.
Boy, he is.
Boy, we're going to see a lot of big stuff out of that kid the next couple of years.
We are fixing to see a play downfield here in just a second, no doubt.
26 seconds and counting in the third, 42-28, Wayne County the lead. It's second and 10 for the Bulldogs. There's a toss. Man's coming around. They're going to string him out there. Kenny they're going to get him after a relatively short game. Elijah Cooley,
Now,
Mercer.
See, this guy is spotting it on the 45. The guy on the far hand side is saying it's on the 44.
We come back, and we're going to have about a 3rd and 8 in a 42-28 ball game. Headed into the final quarter. Here's a 30-second break to WABO. K-Dog and I and the rest of the WC Web TV crew will be back after this one commercial message.
Compare price, compare speed, compare service. When you compare DE FastLink, you'll see there's no comparison. Powered by Dixie Electric, DE FastLink gives you blazing speed for fast downloads, effortless video streaming, online gaming, and more, with 3 packages starting at just $64.95 per month. And there are no data caps, no contracts, and no installation fees. So what are you waiting for? Get the speed you need. Sign up today at defastlink.net.
Everybody, fourth quarter fixing to get started. Wayne County with a 42-28 lead, and the Bulldogs have a 3rd and 8 to go. They are on the Wayne County side of the field. They are now moving left to right to finish this final stanza of tonight's contest.
Oh, Vancleave's got some good-looking kids playing,
They
too.
sure do. What you think's been the difference in the game so far, Kenny?
Big plays.
Yeah.
On both sides. They've made some big ones, and we've made some big ones.
All righty, big 3rd down right here. All of these are getting to be big. Now, back to throw. Fires one down the field. Got some guys back there all around him, and it is incomplete. Going to bring up 4th and long.
There was a throw downfield I've been looking for.
Have they punted tonight?
No.
Okay, well, don't look like they're going to start now, does it?
I wouldn't think, because it's fourth quarter, you're down 2 scores. Ball's into positive territory here, so you just kind of look at things and do something to pick up a first down.
Well, that's what they're doing. Big 4th down play for the War Eagles right here.
I think there's a little trickeration involved here because they've got 4 wideouts. They call timeout.
Yeah, okay, timeout. So we're going to take a 30-second break to WABO. Be back after this one commercial. See you in a minute.
In a small community like ours, shopping locally can make a big difference. Did you know you can shop locally for your home internet? While you're powering your devices with super fast fiber internet, you also get to be a part of something bigger than yourself. Every dollar you spend on our services goes to making our town a better place to live, work, and play. Thank you for choosing your local internet provider. We're proud to keep you connected.
Welcome back to War Eagle Stadium, everybody. Big 4th down play right here. The Bulldogs have it on the War Eagle side of the field. They're at their War Eagle 44, and they got to get down to the 36 for a first down. War Eagles' task here, stop them, get the ball back. Let's see how it works out, K-Dog.
Well, it's like Andy told Barney. You know what this is? Big.
Big. Okay, here we go. Trips right, single man out to the left. Single back in the backfield with the quarterback. Got it spread out. Let's see what they're going to do. Looking to throw, getting a little pressure. You're going to get after him. He's going to throw one deep, and they got the man down there, and they could not make the catch, and they let him play for it, Kenny, so no flag. So that's a good deal.
The receiver was pushing with his back against the safety.
Yes, sir. Well played by the War Eagle defense. And so the War Eagles take the ball over on down. So with a 2-touchdown lead, they got the ball at the 44-yard line, at their own 44-yard line.
Now, if we can take this thing, take a little time off the clock, and score, we ought to be in pretty good shape. We ought to be sitting in the catbird seat, and the fat lady ought to be warming up.
Getting points. We just need to get points, don't we?
We do.
Okay, here we go. Bowles and company at the line of scrimmage. You ready to go? There's going to be a handoff to Blakely, and he's going to running hard. Kenny out across the 50. He's on the plus side down here now. Going to be, about 3 yards short. So
yeah, he picked up a passenger at the line of scrimmage and gave him a lift out across midfield.
He's not a big guy, but he's strong and he's fast now.
I was just fixing to say, for a little guy, that's a pretty good task.
Yeah. So 2nd and 3 for the War Eagles. 42-28 lead.
Offensive line for Wayne County's done a good job.
Haven't they? Good call, Kenny. Good recognition.
They've really been
best I've seen
on their blocks.
Mm-hmm. All righty, there's just look. They're going to throw one out here. Going to make the catch, and I can't get his number. That's 88. He's making things happen, Kenny. He's inside the 40 for a first down for Wayne County. And I don't have him.
That was a low pass. I was afraid it hopped before it got to him.
You got a roster with a different roster than I got. Let me see that thing a minute. Yeah, let me see that one. Yeah, that's Bryson McCann. He's a 9th grader. He's been having a great night tonight.
Well, he has.
All right, this is an updated roster I don't have. I'll be able to help you folks out some more. Be able to help myself out. All righty, 1st and 10 for the War Eagles. They're at the 39-yard line of the Bulldogs.
Look, that's my job.
What?
To keep you sounding like you know what you're talking about.
Where did you get this? Where did you get?
I found it laying here on the desk.
I put it there. All right. Let's see what we got going on down there. Nothing.
Nope,
right
we got
there.
Jammed up. Linebacker came up and made a good stop.
They were looking for Omar that time. Morgan's checking in. Let's see if they can catch him. OBJ checking out.
Omar coming to the sidelines. I'm tired. He's still trying to shake off that 87-yard run.
I'm still trying to shake it off from helping him. Okay, we're inside 10 minutes in the game. 42-28 ball game. 2nd and 10 for the War Eagles on the plus side down here at the 39 of Vancleave. And there's a handoff. Oh, look at here down the left sideline, Kenny. There goes.
That's going to be a touchdown.
That's Morgan. That's Morgan, son. Touchdown. Morgan got him another one, son. He's been showing out, hasn't he, Kenny?
Well, and this was a good time for him to pull that. We had them outnumbered on this side. They only had one guy, and the corner came up too far inside, and Morgan got outside of him, and it was
Katie Barber.
Watch the tail lights get smaller.
Yeah. All righty. There's Freddie Miller down there. Boy, he's feeling good. Hey, Freddie. Yes, sir. That's my guy. Yes, sir. Freddie's fired up. I tell you what, here we go for the PAT. Gonzalez is on to kick it. There it goes. It's up, and it's going to be good. So with 9:38 to go in the ball game, Wayne County 48, 28 for Vancleave. Here's a 30-second break to WABO. We'll see you after this one commercial.
In a small community like ours, shopping locally can make a big difference. Did you know you can shop locally for your home internet? While you're powering your devices with super fast fiber internet, you also get to be a part of something bigger than yourself. Every dollar you spend on our services goes to making our town a better place to live, work, and play. Thank you for choosing your local internet provider. We're proud to keep you connected.
Back, everybody. I misfired a while ago, 49-28. So
that's all right. I wasn't going.
I was listening to you. So what if we take breaks and I listen to Kenny talk and I just say what he says? So, you know, it's his fault.
A wise choice, my son.
All righty, 9:38 to go. 49-28, War Eagle lead. Gonzalez has kicked one deep down here. It's inside the 20. And the War Eagles are going to get down here and see if they can get him down, and they're going to tackle him inside his own 35. All righty. Well.
All right, so Vancleave now is down 3 scores. So I think what we're going to see them do, I think, we'll try to throw the football some more. It's not something that they like to do.
They sure did it pretty well in the first half.
Well, and that's what I was going to say. Even though they don't like it, they've done it well this football game. And but maybe we get an opportunity to get some pressure and maybe a turnover.
That'll work. Yes, sir. He's back there to throw it. He's firing one down here, and it's incomplete.
Behind the receiver.
Stops the clock with 9:19. 49-28.
And part of that success, about 3 of those big catches were where we had busted coverages. So, I mean, I'm not taking anything away from them at all. But, I mean, we just went blank-minded a couple of times.
Hey, I've been known to do that myself. I'm not going to hold that against anybody.
I wouldn't say you've been known to do it. I mean, I just
prone to do it.
I see it on a regular basis.
Okay, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Here comes your snap on this first down. And like Kenny said, he called up, they back to throw, and they flush him out of the pocket. He's going to have to run for it, and they're going to knock him down. Who was that warrior going to put that lick on him? You get
but
that?
He got 5 yards.
That's number 88. That's the freshman, ladies and gentlemen. That's Bryson McCann. Bryson is working both sides of the ball, son. That was a big hit.
Well, they give him to the 40, so he got 6 yards. That'll be a 3rd and 4 now.
8:49 to go in the contest. 49-28 Wayne County lead.
Now they got a diamond formation over here to the right. I'm not sure that inside guy is going to be eligible because he's covered up.
Well, they get after that quarterback again, and he's going to put his head down and come up short of the first down, so it's going to bring up 4th and 1 or so. We'll see. 8:22 to go in the football game.
What they were doing was setting up where they throw just a wide screen out here because the inside guy, he backed up as soon as the ball was snapped. I don't think he was eligible to catch it. But then again, I've learned tonight that I know a lot less than I thought I did.
Okay, here we go. Under center, quarterback sneak, and I tell you what, Kenny.
He didn't get it.
I don't think he did. I really don't. But you know who's going to be spotting it, and if he's feeling a spot at where he's standing, buddy, that's going to be Wayne County ball.
I cannot believe
that's the first
that he actually got the spot right. There we go. Hey! Okay, we take back most of what we said, and thank you for your support.
You're doing a good job, buddy.
Yes, sir. Keep it up. Keep it up, big guy.
Now, if he was going to anyway, 1st and 10 Wayne County down here on the plus side at the 42 of Vancleave. Wayne County sitting on a 49-28 lead right here. See what Coach Hankins just got in his pocket in store.
I'll tell you what, it'd be a short-bladed pocket knife. You just need to – you now got 7 minutes and 50 seconds, so you just run this thing. Don't throw it unless you absolutely have to. And the ball is just outside the Vancleave 42, Marshall.
Yes,
Does that look right?
That looks right, buddy. Right on the money. All righty, there's a handoff right there, and here we go. And that's Bebe, son, and he's breaking and dragging folks down inside the 25.
That looked like one of them Roman horses
you know
dragging a chariot behind him.
It looked like Earl Campbell's what it looked like on that play.
Yeah, but there's not any pieces of headgears laying anywhere.
Yeah, that's true.
That man could run a football. You
man,
hear me?
Yes, sir. I love to watch him go. I gave him a dip of skull one time. He said, hey, buddy, can I borrow a dip of that skull? I said, sure, man, if you'll sign this can. And I lost the dead gum can.
There you go. That's
perfect.
There you go.
Yeah,
I got some stuff from Walt Garrison one time in the emergency room at Oak Hall Hospital.
We don't even want to know about that emergency room.
Well, it wasn't me.
Oh, okay. There's a handoff to a War Eagle, and he's going to do some fancy footwork down there. And we don't even – that's a 37, and he's on this new roster you gave me. He's not on there. So we got kids coming from everywhere. We don't even know who they are.
He picked up 4.
Yes, sir.
Now, I had a buddy of mine that was on the rodeo team at State, and he got thrown and then kicked by a bull, and they hauled him to the hospital, and we were sitting up there waiting to see if he was going to wake up because old Skip took a pretty hard lick. I'll finish it here in a second.
All righty. Second down for the War Eagles. Under center of Bowles. There goes another handoff right there to the number 37, and he's a Bulldog, Kenny, and he's dragging people down close to the 6. So that's going to be first and goal from the 6. We got folks, a lot of folks checking in. Number 43 is checking in down there for Wayne County, and I got him on the roster, Catavius Walker, Jr.
30, what did you say, 36?
No, I
37?
There was a 37 a while ago, but I don't know who the one was right then.
That was 37.
Okay. If that was 37, well, I don't have him on the roster.
13 yards and a first down. So
First
anyway, we're back there, and Walt Garrison was at the rodeo, and he comes in and sits down by us. That's the biggest hands I've ever seen on a human being in my life.
All right, here we go. Probably see Bebe on this one. Bebe gets the ball, and they chop Bebe down.
But he fell to the 5, I thought. Well, that cross-eyed business is back now.
Yes, sir. We're at 5:43 to go in the contest, 49-28 football game. I can't see through these windows. What, the second down and goal, Kenny?
Yeah, they're going to show him losing a half yard. But just call it second goal from the 6.
War Eagles up to the line of scrimmage. Windows are all fogged up. There goes a running back up the middle, and he's inside the 5, and the scrum is going on. He's probably going to spot him somewhere around the 3 or 4.
I'm not sure who that was. I couldn't see.
Yeah, the windows are all fogged up, and you got those binoculars that may help you a little bit. We're at the 5.
Yeah, it just makes the fog thicker.
Third and goal from the 5.
That was number 10.
Demetrius Denson, and he had a big run call back in the first half.
He sure did.
I think it was a touchdown too, wasn't it?
Yeah.
All righty, Bebe Miller's in the backfield. We got a timeout, Wayne County. So we're going to take a 30-second break to WABO, and K-Dog and I and the rest of the WC Web TV crew will be back after this one commercial message.
$671-2795. 601-671-2795.
Welcome back, everybody. Well, 4:32 to go in the football game. Wayne County's got a third and goal from the 5 and a 49-28 lead. To quote a line from the Top Gun movie, it's looking good so far.
Yeah, but that was after you crashed and burned.
That's right. Okay. There's going to be Bowles is going to roll to his right, and they're going to tear his helmet off and everything else. And
what about a face mask?
There's a penalty down. There it is. Flag's down.
He grabbed him by the face mask and snatched his hat off. Now, he shouldn't have to come out.
Oh, really? What they going to do?
Should be half a distance to go on the first down.
They sorted it out down there, having a conference. Had them an official conference down there on the 9-yard line. So they can figure out what's going on around here.
This is not a good time to be swapping dumpling recipes, guys.
Well, just let me tell you something, though, while we're waiting. Bruce Cooley. We ain't going to talk about Henry. Let's talk about Bruce. Are you having trouble with your home appliances? If you are, call Bruce's Appliance Repair. If your refrigerator's not working, your washer's not working, your dryer's not working, Bruce's Appliance Repair works on all brands at reasonable pricing. For all your appliance repair needs, call Bruce Cooley at 601-410-3777, and you will be up and running in no time. Bruce's Appliance Repair. Give him a call, and he'll get her done. All righty, Kenny, what we looking at?
Well, they marked off 5 yards from the spot of the foul, I know they can't be calling that incidental because he took the helmet off Bowles.
Well, we got Boykin in the what we got is Bowles in at quarterback. We got Boykin in the shotgun. What we got in the Wildcat or what we got? I can't see a thing.
Well, yeah, that's how we're lined up. But now they're talking to Coach Fant now, and I'm not sure why would.
Would you run it toward the middle, Kenny, to try to set up a good shot for Gonzalez on the field goal?
I'll stand up. It's worse higher up than it is in my little hole I got wiped here.
They're, they're on the left hash mark. I know Gonzalez would probably rather kick it from the center of the field. So, what do?
You want to just let me slide this one to back and you get where you can see out?
Whatever you want, I'm fine. I mean, I can't see you anyway. But if you want to slide it back and make it easy on you, I'll get right behind you.
It's just going to double up the thick on you.
Well,
over
I can
there.
get up and stand up and move.
I'm just not sure.
Let's try that.
All right, and you ease around.
I'll get back here behind you.
And I'll just sit still.
All right.
Well, as much as I can.
Hey,
I'm not sure how this is.
That's me poking you in the back.
Thank you, Andy Ruth.
All righty. What you not sure of? I destroyed your chain of thought. You went blank on me. Blank, man. Okay, Kenny, here you go. Boykin takes a snap, pulls up, and throws a pass to Cortez McDonald.
Oh, man.
And OBJ has thrown a touchdown out here tonight. Oh, my goodness.
It wasn't much of a pass. It looked more like he just flung it up.
But they never saw it coming, did they?
But the big guy went up and kept tipping it with his hand until he pulled it in about inside the one, and he just stepped into the end zone.
Wayne County has hung 55 on them here tonight. All righty, Gonzalez on to try the PAT. Been a Wayne County War Eagle night in War Eagle Stadium tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Wayne County is alive and well, son. All righty, here we go. Gonzalez with a kick, and it'd have been good from 40, looks like. Oh, boy. 56-28, Wayne County with 4:21 to go. Here's a 30-second break to Weibo. We'll be back after this one commercial break.
In a small community like ours, shopping locally can make a big difference. Did you know you can shop locally for your home internet? While you're powering your devices with super fast fiber internet, you also get to be a part of something bigger than yourself. Every dollar you spend on our services goes to making our town a better place to live, work, and play. Thank you for choosing your local internet provider. We're proud to keep you connected.
Welcome back to War Eagle Stadium. Final game of the regular season in Wayne County in the big district matchup. Up 56-28 with 4:21 to go in the football game. Gonzalez getting it teed up.
10 onside kick.
Why not? Let's see what old Ronnie's got for him. He's going to kick one. It's going to be bouncing around and on the ground, picked up at the 30-yard line, and they're going to get through out across to the 40. So somewhere around the 40 or 41. They're on 40-41. The Bulldogs will put it in play with 4:15 to go in the football game, and they trail Wayne County 56-28.
Well, I think we can say that the big gal is humming.
You think she thinks she's clearing her throat and humming up a little bit?
Using that mouth gargle, that Listerine.
All right, here come the Bulldogs up to the line of scrimmage. They're nosed up at their own 41. Official sets it down and gets it in play, and here they are, ready to go. And there's a handoff up the middle, and a pretty good, man. I tell you what, Wayne County's bringing some. They got a lot of folks substituting out there right now, Kenny.
Safety came up 20.
Yeah,
and son, he brought the wood with him. That was like hitting a beach ball with a boat paddle.
Gabriel Hayes. Got a lot of new faces out there on that War Eagle defense. 2nd and 3. They got to get to the 49 of the War Eagles for a first down. They're throwing 48. There's another handoff, and the War Eagles are going to get him. I don't know if he got back to the line of scrimmage.
No, he never made it.
I think both teams are substituting, aren't they, Kenny?
I think so. This one's
over with.
Yeah.
Don't know what the seeding is or where we'll be going next week. I don't know whether we're going to be fourth or third, but it'll be one of those two, I imagine. Don't you think, Kenny?
Yeah.
Probably third with the win, huh?
Well, we should be at least third.
Could send it. We're speculating. Could take us a trip to South Jones next week, but we'll have to let this all play out and see how it works. 3:06 to go in the ball game. Vancleave's on the ball. Here's your snap and the handoff. Nope. Quarterback's going to keep it, going to find nowhere to go, and he might make it back to the line of scrimmage.
It's a different quarterback. That's number 4.
I think both teams are substituting. I think they got some different players.
Man, come on now, guys. You can't.
It's going to be okay, Kenny. Fourth down and what, 4? 5. 4. It's 4. 2:29 and counting. 56-28 Wayne County lead.
You know, I thought about going to optometry school at one time.
You'd have been a good.
Wish I'd have done it.
Whatever it was.
I could get up some prescription glasses here during the game tonight.
All righty, there's a.
Got a timeout by somebody.
Yeah, well, let's take a timeout and hear from one of our sponsors at WABO. We'll be right back after this one commercial break. We may be back. I'll tell you what, the Wayne County, but that band is whooping it up, son. Makes me want to do this. Can you look at this? Can you do this?
No, I hope not. And you don't need to either. There's small children in the crowd here tonight.
I'm just feeling it, baby. I'm feeling it.
First
hey,
punt
they're
of
punting.
Yeah, first punt of the night.
What in the world are they doing that for?
Vancleave.
Okay. There he goes. I'll tell you what, he should have been punting all night. That's a pretty good one.
It is. That thing's rolling down inside the 15.
Yes, sir.
To the 14.
2 minutes left to go in the football game. Wayne County 56.
39-yard punt. No return.
No deposit, no return. Thank you very much.
All right, so we got 2 minutes to run off the clock here. Shouldn't take more than about 3 plays to do that once we get cranked up here.
Get it crunked up. Oh, what a fun night it's been. I'm just going to go ahead and say it. I've had a good time.
Well, I'm glad you did.
Did you have fun, Kenny?
I'll try to bring you somewhere else.
Where are you going to take me next week?
Somewhere I can leave you.
You don't mean that.
Just remember.
You don't mean that.
Uber is your friend.
All righty.
Put that in your speed dial.
Oh, let's see. Here come the War Eagles.
Coach Hankins is talking to the head official.
Well, look, I didn't realize they got a first down. They got the ball. I thought they punted.
Well, they did. I guess we got penalized for something.
They still got the football with the first.
Well, okay then. We can back up and do that
Yeah.
from the Wayne County 39-yard line.
All right, there's a toss and some running room, and he looks like he may go, Kenny. They got to drag him down at about the 14-yard line. Can't see that number. That was just your number 20 again, Kenny. He's out there showing out. He's making the best of his time. Gabriel Hayes. For another first down for the
I'm
Bulldogs.
just going to quit writing because it's of no consequence now.
There's a handoff and a stoppage of play.
So we weren't set, were we, when we snapped the ball?
Are you supposed to be set?
No, they've called offside against Wayne County.
Well, they've been giving us the blues, hasn't they? I mean, working on us.
We weren't set when the ball was snapped. That would be offsetting at best.
Well, if we're on defense, we can be moving it.
Well, just
okay.
I'd
Okay,
say
then.
just let them
play.
Let them score.
All righty.
And we'll get the ball back.
Toss around the left side, and he's going to make his way down there and get stopped at about the 1. Looks like.
Okay, well, I've zeroed out all my stuff here, so I guess I'll just go back and add 7 points here for Vancleave because they're going to get it one way or the other.
118 and counting. I just hit myself in the microphone. All righty. Kenny zeroed in with his field glasses. He gets a shot. You got a shot of that, didn't you, Kenny?
I did.
They're going to let him get in there. They're going to eventually blow a whistle.
There's no need to blow the whistle because we're going to give them the 7 points. Either y'all are or we are. So let's just put this out of its misery.
All right, there they go. And maybe not.
No.
Wayne County said, wait a dadgum minute. We're not going to let this happen without a fight. They gave it to him. All righty, they got a touchdown. Fair enough.
I told you, and he never crossed the goal line. I'm sitting, he got hit at the 2 and pushed back to the 4. Somebody's got a nephew playing.
Oh.
So, okay, let's just go ahead and we'll make it 56-35, and it's of no consequence. But
we do wish
I'm gonna write this down as Vancleave a gift touchdown.
Going for 2. You're going to throw it. And incomplete. So we're going to stick around. We got 30 seconds left to go in the football game. It's a 56-34 Wayne County lead. Wayne County is going to be both of these teams will be in the playoffs, which start next Friday night. We'll be somewhere. We're not sure where we'll be seated. We could be a 4. We could be a 3. I don't think it's possible for us to be a 2 because I don't think East Central beat Stone tonight. So that's probably not going to be a factor. We're waiting for Vancleave to come out and kick it off. There are several things. Maybe we'll, I don't know. I'm kind of thinking we might be at South Jones next Friday night, but we don't know that for sure yet. What we do know, there's 30 seconds left in this football game, and Vancleave's going to kick it off.
I would say yes. And I would say let's go ahead and spot the ball down on the Wayne County 1 yard line.
I'm getting it set up.
Okay.
And the guy, I believe they're going to have the onside kicker kick it, and he does. Nope, he's going to launch one. And it's going to go out of bounds. So 30 seconds left to go. I imagine we'll get one snap of the clock, and this one will be over with. One snap of the ball, and this one will be over with.
I wouldn't bet against a holding call.
Folks, we've had a lot of fun tonight. We appreciate your patience with us and staying with us. We want to shout out to our folks from across the way over there. We wish you a safe trip home, and all of our Vancleave fans a safe travel home.
They got a nice
good night.
Nice community down there.
Yeah,
it's a
they
good
really
place.
do.
A lot of good people.
So we wish you well, and maybe we can see you again in the playoffs.
That would be good if we did, because that means both of us won our way into
That's right. There's a handoff
second
for
round
Wayne
of South
County.
State.
That's a War Eagle's going to take off. He's not going to give up, and that's number. Let's see if I can get it.
Call timeout.
Yeah, that's Jazarian McCann, a sophomore. Stops the clock. 23 seconds left to go in the game. I tell you what, the Wayne County faithful have hung in there pretty good. I see Ben Graves and Billy Bynum down there, man. They stand up. They got their seats under their arm, but they're not leaving. They stay into the end. 13 seconds to go. There's the snap. It's fumbled. Going to pick it up. That's McCann. He's going to take off with it, and who knows where he's going to wind up. Out of bounds over there to stop the clock. I don't think they're going to. Yeah, it's 3 seconds.
I don't think he was. I think what he was supposed to do was
fall down.
Yeah. The ball got by him, so he instinctively started to run for his life. And all he had to do was slide. I mean, not go out of bounds, just slide, let the clock expire.
3 seconds left. One more snap ought to do this. Wayne County be on the playoffs.
These youngsters,
they've hung in there, hadn't they? They've taken a lot of abuse, and they are hung in there. But ladies and gentlemen, the War Eagles win 56-34. You got the lights blinking. Can't see a thing. But anyway, good stuff. Remember that next week the playoffs begin. Remember that you can follow the War Eagles all week on Facebook at War Eagle Football and also on your YouTube channel, Wayne County High School War Eagle Football, where you can watch the games from start to finish on demand. Special thanks to WC Web TV crew Ken Roberts, video production, along with Sue Wood, our social media coordinator, Jack West, video stream coordinator, and Tony Reynolds back at the station, seeing that all this comes together for us and you. That does it for tonight. We're about to head back to Tony at Weibo. Kenny and I, along with the rest of the WC TV web crew, we'll see you next week in the playoffs for more Wayne County High School War Eagle Football. Get us out of here, Tony.
Thank you for calling the customer service line. Please hold for the next representative. Your place in the queue is
64.
Your call is very important. Your place in the queue is
41.